Hello everyone, this is Cameron. Welcome to another BOTB video, and today we're covering the midweek competition picture. So this is the VIP live stream. So before we get started, guys, make sure don't forget to give us some thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. All right, so I've got my friend Dean with me today. How's it going, Dean?
Yeah, not too bad, Cam. Not too bad, thank you. You?
Yeah, not too bad. We also got Paul here. How's it going, Paul?
I'm all right, mate. You all right?
Yeah,
Dean?
not too bad.
Evening, Paul. You all right, buddy?
And we also got the winner of Bentley, my man Darren. How's it going, Darren?
I'm all good, Cam. How are you guys?
Dino.
Yeah,
all right, mate.
Not too bad. I think I messed up my hair a little bit, but yeah, well,
we can't say we noticed.
We'll fix it in a bit. Don't worry. And we have got the average man. How's it going, Pike?
How's it going, guys? You all good?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. We've also got the father of the nation, the father of Liverpool,
Full house.
The oldest living man exists. 100 times world record holder. Father Steve, how's it going, Father Steve?
Yeah, all good, gentlemen. How are you? Evening, Steve. How you doing, buddy?
And we also got finally the Echo Man here. How's it going, Echo Man?
I'm all right. How are you guys?
Echo.
Not too bad. Hello.
All right.
Echo.
All right, Chan.
So Echo fixed.
Yeah, it's been an adventurous day at the office today.
Yeah. All right.
Really intriguing. I mean, we'll talk about that later, but today we are concentrating on the midweek VIP.
Yeah,
Take our minds off things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we can't let this get to us.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
if we get any more people, we're going to look like the Brady Bunch.
Exactly, yeah.
You need a bigger screen.
Need a couple of
Yeah,
women
the
in there as
Brady
well.
Bunch. Yeah.
Need a couple of women
we
in
can
there.
actually invite up to 10 people. So, it's all right. Anyone wants to join, you can always invite them and everything. So that's good to see that about 7 people are available at the moment, so which is amazing. Right, let's go through some comments very quickly before we start this week's video. First one we got from Kasim Khan. How's it going? Hope you're good. Saying like and subscribe. Let's get Cam to 15K this month. Thank you so much. Yes, fingers crossed. Let's see. Obviously, slowed down a little bit like I used to. Used to grow. I think I've covered pretty much all the BOTB players or something. It's quite weird though. Probably I don't know if you guys had that message on WhatsApp that BOTB videos are not getting many views, like 2,000, 3,000 views per video, even though the one from last week midweek only got about 2,000 views. So obviously if you double that, that's like 4,000 people. Is that how many people playing BOTB at the moment? I
don't think so. I just think people are more interested in the judging videos instead of
the judging videos get less views.
It's the judging ones you reckon?
Nah, I'm talking about the main winning videos.
When they introduce the winner.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That,
I mean, most of the followers are from Facebook, so they're getting enough Facebook views on Facebook. That's good. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Obviously, we all love the company, and I done a stream earlier. The title was "We Can't Blame BOTB for this. What happened?" That Brandon incident. I really wanted to have some winners on board, but unfortunately it was that time that everyone was working. I got a message from Darren, Andrew, everyone was like they were at work that time. But obviously we got Darren here, so we can talk about it slightly. We'll go there slightly. So let's just go ahead and find out this week's picture. Let's do the job that we are here for first, and then we can carry on talking about it. Because there is no I keep going there again, but anyway, let's just say it. Like, there is no way that we can doubt BOTB for what that, like, call him a prick, but because we don't know yet, but looks like he's a prick. But anyway, about that prick. So basically, he won. He probably won. Someone said to me, like, few people said he won another 2 competitions today. So I don't know if there's some kind of dodgy things going on, but if he did something with the BOTB, BOTB is a victim of that. That's nothing to do with BOTB, guys. Do you know what I mean? Whoever mentioned this, nothing to do with BOTB. He's probably playing 100 tickets every single week and this and that. That's all he can do, because obviously I read that message out in here earlier that Christian sent me a message because I was worried about what's going on. People thinking of boycotting BOTB, and that's not the solution. So I sent him a message saying, "Can you please?" Because I don't wanna just take their part just because I make videos about BOTB. So all I asked him, that's what happening here. I don't know what's the case, what's the real thing. So can you please clarify a few things? And that's what he sent to me. That obviously and everyone's aware, like all the winners, that it goes through a lot of process. Darren, yourself, you won a car and they went through your ID, they asked for this, that, like a lot of things, verification. They went through
Driver's license, everything.
Yeah. I mean, you won a big prize, like 150 grand, like cash alternative. And I won only 15 grand, obviously taking 1-0 out of your winning, basically. But anyway.
It was the same process, though, Cam.
Yeah.
Same form
same
and everything.
Process. So it doesn't matter if you win 5 grand or 500 grand or whatever the top prize is, they go through the process. Now, a lot of people are saying about Christian researching or going through their profiles and everything. He's not going to go for his history of business, what is he done in his life. All you're going to do, if you can find him on Instagram or Facebook, that's how you know about a person, that what is he up to that day when you're going to surprise them. So obviously he probably did that, and and he clearly mentioned that on that text as well, that he didn't know anything about the winning before he's surprised, because they came to know when everyone was spamming their videos, like comment section, saying you won this, you won that, blah 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 blah. So I personally, even though I'm almost over 90% sure that probably there's something fishy, but still without getting a solid evidence, I don't want to say anything, because the things has not been investigated yet. So I would like to tell BOTB and request BOTB and all the other ones that please investigate what's actually happening here, because my man Royston, he called Elite, and they said that he spent about 20 grand on their competition, where their maximum ticket entry is at only 250 tickets, which it is not worth 20 grand. So must have made IDs. I don't know. So it could be something dodgy. If there is anything dodgy, that means BOTB is a victim. So BOTB is like part of our life now. It's like our family now. The way we are treating this company and the competition, because it brings joys in our face, smiles in our face, and everything. So we shouldn't just show our back to BOTB just like that. You know what I mean? A trust that gain from us after 20 years of service, 20 years of bringing smile to people's face, 20 years worth of changing people's life. I'm surely it changed Darren's life with that amount of money.
Yep.
You were not a rich guy or a millionaire before you won BOTB, were you?
If you think about it, though, Cal,
like
the previous week, the guy that won the BMW estate, Christian actually mentioned on the video that he'd looked at his profile and he's just had a kid, and is this car going to help with that? He does stalk before he goes and contacts the winner, so he's got something to talk about. He said to me that he didn't have time to try and find my profile on Facebook, but I know that my profile is shut down. You can't see nothing. So if he got onto my account, all he would have known about is my little boy that passed away, and my little boy that I've got now. Anything else you can't see.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's your privacy, isn't it? That's my. If you look at my wife's profile, you can never be able to find her. Only see a picture of a cartoon, and you wouldn't find, because people do misuse with pictures and a lot of other things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's our privacy nowadays, and we are being pushed by every social media that make it stronger, your security and this and that, and obviously I'm not a very good looking guy, so that people can take my picture and put it on a porn site or something. But the thing is, ladies and all others, and charming person, Darren, do you know what I mean, or Dean or Paul or all others, you guys should be careful on those security things. Anyway, the whole point of this conversation is it did change Darren's life. He managed to buy a house. After that, he was an average working person. He still is, obviously. We are all
still working.
But the thing is, it did give him a big boost, and that helped him in many ways.
Head start.
And he helped me in many ways, I suppose. So you can't just, hate a company like that who's been bringing smiles in our face from last 20 years. Do you know what I mean? So that's how it is. Anyway, let's get into the picture. There's so many comments. I'm afraid I'm not going through every single one of them now. This is going to be like, by the time I open the picture, it's going to be midnight. So let's go ahead and
there's a comment.
This week's picture.
There's a comment from Nate Nazmi,
Nazma, yeah.
asking, did I win? I did. I want to reconfirm that BOTB is legit. Cam knows, I know.
100%.
No, it's 100% legit. It changed my life. You know, it's before I was living at my mum's. You know, and I'm living in my own place. I'm doing it all up. I've ripped the kitchen out and everything. So
yeah.
You know, BOTB, I can't fault them whatsoever. They even do it where they block players that have won for a year to try and make it fair for everyone else.
Yeah.
Go above and beyond to try and make it fair for everyone.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, it's something like this. I said it in the WhatsApp group just before we came on. I said that it's a numbers game. You know, he's got spare money. He can plow money into competitions. And if it's got low odds, straight after Christmas, who's going to have money? No one gets paid until the end of January. So no one's going to put tickets onto any competition, really. Yeah. If a competition, let's say, for instance, for example, 7 days performance, I won a TV on there. It's the maximum ticket entry is 3,995 tickets. If it maxes out, and I only buy, let's say, hypothetically, 100 tickets, it's 200 to 1. Yeah. But if it only sells like 2,000 tickets, then your odds drop down to 20 to 1, which is, you know, that's crazy. You can't even get that
on more chance,
yeah, of course. All right, so before I start this, as you can see, the sliding banner down below, as I promise, a free shout out every day. So massive congratulations to all the recent Patreons, which is Kieran, Romaldo, my man, Paul, there you go, Fatla, and Samity, which is Sammy, Thomas, the Sport Prize winner, Ebony, Lindsay, Tommy Smith, AH, Unknown, which is Answer, Andrew M's the winner of Midweek, Carol, Felix, and Father Steve. So thank you so much for being a Patreon. So I need to take that banner up on, I'm afraid, because we'll cover Shan. There you go. Okay, right. So
you'll only be asleep.
There you go. You can see it now.
Yeah, I've got to do my tickets, Darren. I'm not doing any tickets yet. I need to play that free ticket before I can play the midweek as well, because that's always hanging over the free dream car ticket.
I literally booked my tickets for midweek. This is like the second time that I've played midweek. But this week's picture looks really, really good.
Yeah, know what you mean.
But I did mine at the same time as Dream Car, which I did mine on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to play that free ticket. I need to play that free ticket first.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll do that.
All of this conversation about, talking about BOTB and everything in BOTB's favor, but that doesn't take away the fact that they've done a shit judging the other day. And they should do something about it, bring some changes.
I'm more concerned about the judging more than this Brandon fake dude.
I know.
The judging was really poor, and for them to be that professional and be so far apart from each other.
Yeah,
this is what sparked everything else that followed after, and then people started looking into, more investigating more into it.
Yeah,
but it's more the judging that I'm really pissed off about, really.
Of course,
fair play to this Clayman dude. Whatever that he did, he does it well. But for me, it's the judging that really ticked me off.
I mean, only problem is there's few things actually that those questions that we are all saying or everything that we're thinking about wouldn't have happened if the judging was that bad. The judging was bad, and he won. And he won all the other things, that's all right. But on the winning video, he said, I never won anything in my life. So if he just said, okay, I just won something recently, and I've been very lucky this week, and that's it. That would end the discussion, and no one would ever doubt him. Do you know what I mean? There must be something fishy, but from his side, nothing to do with BOTB.
Plus, as he claimed that his business obviously finished.
Folded.
but then he spent 20 grand just to win that 285 grand.
Yeah.
Good on
He's
him.
got money.
You've got a business. How the hell can you spend 20 grand knowing that you haven't got any work coming your way?
Yeah.
It also says on there, someone put on there, he's got a lot of debt as well.
Yeah.
Because obviously the company went bust. He still had all the money to pay out and so forth after that.
Yeah.
But he's still trading, so I can't work out what
Yeah,
he's doing and where
And
he gets 20 grand from.
did you notice something, Steve? You know, in the winning video, if you watched it, he was like, "Oh, what did you do? You know, the business that you lost." He was like, "Events." I was like, "Okay, what kind of events did you do?" He goes, "Oh, events in London."
Yeah. So that sounds dodgy, doesn't it?
Oh man, yeah.
So
you can
just
just
saying,
tell
I
it's
do like wedding receptions or
yeah,
stuff like that. It was just events. Could be anything, couldn't it?
yeah. Okay, so anyone got the average coordinate from last week at all?
Yeah, I've
The
got 'em.
first- Oh,
Yeah.
the first one was 1660.
Average man is back. Go ahead. 1660 690. Yeah?
Sorry, Darren. Sorry, Dean.
That's right.
1660 690. That's that was the first average.
Okay.
Dean, do you want to give the second one?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Fifth-
what was the second one?
Yeah, second one was 1580 660.
All right, so slightly higher than that one. 1680.
You did have another one after that as well.
Yeah. 660.
Are you guys going that low?
I think it's slightly higher.
I've got mine around the 1706 area.
All right, let's see. Winning coordinate. Yes, go ahead, Darren.
Well, one of 1706 41.
17 what, sorry?
1706
Yeah.
641.
641. All right, not that high then. It's not much of a...
Did you want the other average as well, Cam?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, it was 1647
Yeah.
673.
Yeah, that's the one that I got.
Yeah, because literally when we're doing it, I literally do a photo snap of it.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Darren's coordinate looks all right to me. You know, the height especially. I'll probably go slightly to the left because, you know, when we put the target in here yesterday on this picture, it looked like it's actually probably going to be slightly higher. So we'll put that in a second. So let's just pick some judges first and from the audience. Shall I do? We'll pick manually. It's better that way. So those who want to take part in judging today, say yes in the comment section below, please. Just say yes. And then we'll pick 10 random people from there. And don't submit your coordinate. Just say yes. There you go. You can see yes is coming from the Facebook. YouTube probably gonna about 10 of them gonna come in the same time. There you go. As I said. Okay. Any more people want to take part in judging today? Just say yes in the comment section, please.
Paul, is your mic on mute? No.
Yes, mate. Because I got Mrs. is here watching telly, see, otherwise you get the background TV.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
Why? What do you want to ask me, Pike?
No. I was just.
I was missing you. Your lovely voice.
Yeah, you thought I was being quiet. You thought I was being quiet.
Yeah, Paul actually been quiet today. And Sean, surprisingly.
He's on his best behaviour.
Right,
Sean's
Yeah,
probably
I'm watching. Pike knows what I'm watching while I'm on the. I've got an app where I can flick through screens and watch City match, and we're playing well against United.
Are they playing tonight?
Yep.
Yeah, the Carabao Cup
Yeah.
semi-final, first leg.
What's the score?
I don't really watch
1-0.
that. I don't really watch all the others. Only just Premier League and sometimes the Champions League. But since we're out,
Sean.
Yeah.
It's not 2 legs.
Hey, I don't know if it.
No, it's just tonight only.
So I'm just going to flick through it again because I thought we had the second leg. I've been totally confused on. Are we having 2 legs? And normally semi-finals are 2 legs, over 2 legs.
No, because Spurs are already in the final.
Oh yeah, because they won Brentford.
Yes, yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Darren.
It's our first bit of trophy in like 13 years.
Darren, you never know, Darren. You might play us. We're still leading 1-0, and there's about 15 minutes left.
Oh, that'll be a walk in the park then.
We could go for it 4 times in a row now. I think we win. It's a
Get out of here, man.
You know, we didn't used to care about the League Cup, and now we started really focusing on it.
Okay, right. So, starting with Paul, can you pick a coordinate from there, please?
Pick a judge.
I mean, sorry, a judge.
What? Just the one?
About today's events.
Do 2, please.
Do 2. Well, I've got to pick the Love Island pair of BOTB, and that's Abu, and Lily Rose, of course.
Oh man, what's going on, Abu and Lily Rose?
Yeah,
but
it does make interesting reading, guys.
I've been reading. Abu's not.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Abu's very cagey. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Oh yeah, yes. Yeah.
Did Lily Rose say yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Abu's proposal.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Dean. Pick 2 from there, please.
Well, I'll go for 2 that I haven't seen before. So I'll go for Dax K.
Dax K, yeah.
Yeah. And the one below that, Charlie Green Shields.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm the best man for Lily and Abu.
Okay. Yes, Darren, just pick 2, please.
Kev Wilson.
Yeah.
And Craig, seeing as though he's a Spurs fan.
That's 2 of you.
Okay. Pipe.
Fellow Spurs.
Could you pick 1, please, from there?
1. How about this Shani 007?
Nah, not him. Someone else.
We'll go for unknown.
Unknown. Okay.
No.
How
Shani
he
007.
unknown. All right then. What about you, Steve? If you could pick 1.
Hang on.
There,
I'm not sure if unknown said yes here. I was just scrolling down here.
Oh, did he not say yes?
No, I don't see him saying yes on there.
Okay then.
Okay. Sanga Ali.
Sanga Ali. He gets quite a bit. Chance somehow get lucky. Doesn't. Sanga Ali. Okay. Yeah, Steve, if you could pick someone from there, please.
AP?
AP, yeah?
Yeah.
AP is even...
It was male or female, I don't know, dear. Just AP.
AP, there we go. Okay, found it. AP. Yeah, Sean, pick 1 from there, please.
Yeah, it's hard to pronounce this name because I've never seen it before. I apologize if I don't pronounce your name right.
I bet I know.
George
Yeah.
That
Sonsky
one?
Isabella.
George
That's the
Onzowski.
one.
Yeah, that's the one.
He
So,
he sounds like
I
he's
said,
from Birmingham.
yeah, he's probably. I picked
That's a
different
Brummie
people.
accent. That is. That's a Brummie name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds
And
correct.
finally, me. Let me pick someone from there.
Cam could not fit it in.
Sounds Croatian.
Okay, I'll go with.
Before Royston goes, thank you for the comment earlier. It was 2016 that I lost my little boy.
Oh,
Oh man, sorry about that, bro.
Sorry about that,
Oh,
man.
no, it's cool. I just saw that he's about to go, so I wanted to say thank you.
Yeah. Okay, I'll pick someone that you haven't been here probably. Gregory. I think no one picked him before.
No, I was going to say I haven't seen him before.
Gregory. Okay, right. So only these 10 people, please submit your coordinates. Okay, so Abu, Lily Rose, Dax, Charlie, Kev, Craig, Sanga Ali, AP, my tallest brother, and Gregory.
Bernardinho. Sorry, guys.
I've
2-0.
been sent off. Good.
It's all right, Sean. We can't see you because of the comments at the bottom. So
Let's keep him there. Keep him there. That's me,
Oh, there's that wide smile.
that's where City's always going to be at the bottom. Spurs are going to be at the top.
Ooh.
I'll probably eat my hat when they lose.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what do you
Sean-
guys think of this picture then? What do you guys think? Is he going to hit at the ball or is he going to chest it?
Chester.
Yeah, he's going to
I
chest
agree
it,
with-
mate.
Shan, you're on mute.
Yeah. Yeah, but I really like the picture. I think it's a
Yes,
better
it's
picture than
good.
Dream Car that's just been and gone.
I reckon with the pass judging, I reckon they might just go a little bit higher.
Yeah.
So do I. Yeah.
You know what they're going to. You know what they're going to do if we go higher? They go lower.
Go lower. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a 2-horse race again that I bang on about.
Reverse psychology.
Cam, can you enlarge the picture so we can have a look?
Yeah, because
Yeah, give me
I think
two.
he's going to be higher than his fingertip. We were looking at leveling it with his fingertip. The
Yeah.
player in right. So
So what I've done, I've just done a little bit from obviously where his thumb is, the bottom of his thumb. So not his thumb tip, like where his thumb, where the palm is, and I've gone up to the top of I've gone up then half. If you put another half hand on top of his hand, so I've just done upwards from there.
Well, they got to do better. They got to do better in the judging this week, man. I mean, for this midweek.
awful.
You know, because
Jack, you're cooking something.
shattered a lot of people's confidence in the whole thing, and then just to add salt onto the wound, this bloody actor.
I mean, it's such an
an
important role for BOTB that the judging is fair, right? Because it's the quickest way for them as a business to lose ticket sales if the judging is anything like it was last week. Because people, like certainly myself and the rest of you guys, I won't be playing big amounts of tickets if a judging carries on like that. No chance. I'll play because I enjoy it. I enjoy taking part of it and the anticipation and the waiting and all the rest of it. I enjoy all that. But I shall only be playing a few tickets. I certainly won't be playing 20, 30, 40 tickets on each game. No chance. Not if the judging is anything like what it was on Dreamcar.
And I think what they
If they make a mess of this, I think they will lose a hell of a lot of custom on it. So it's quite a big deal. And trust me, they'll know that. They've been all over the social media. They've seen all this. They've seen all the comments going around.
The thing is, though, as well, when you add more judges into that, the people have more experience than others, and it makes it a bit more. It's spread out. They're not going to be as tight as we're hoping, and and then I mean, what they always go with the average. So wherever they go, it's always going to be between their dots, like the average. So it's one of them until they're allowed, we don't know whether they're allowed to see the picture all the way throughout the week and they've worked it out themselves at home or whatever.
But Darren, we're not professional judges.
No.
Sorry for saying, guys.
Our coordinates are not that far apart from each other as it was on the dream card judging. You know, and putting into consideration these are supposed to be professionals. You know, you would expect better from them.
That's why I think they should alternate it when they have a lead judge.
Yeah.
Just put the names in that hat, so to speak, and then pick it out. But obviously, if they've picked it and they were one previous, then that can be void, and then whoever else can do it. So I think they should alternate it.
See, some of them have got like 30 years experience and stuff, which, you know, they've how many games have they been a referee for across them 30 years, you know, and then there's some of the younger ones, you know, they're still learning, or they're still learning how this works with the lineup and everything like that. But I mean, it'll get better, and if it doesn't, then.
But seriously, these guys have been on this judging business for quite a while now, for several weeks. You know, I'm sure if it's something that you need to get used to by now, you should have gotten used to that.
Yeah.
And we're looking at you at an angle of a professional judge, you know, with all your 30 years experience and all of that.
Do you reckon, guys, do they need to go back to 5 judges?
Nah.
Is it more easier because they can't take them all out because there's only 5 and they'll be.
I just think they need more time to study the picture.
Yeah,
because that's what we do. I mean, let's be honest, guys. I mean, how much time do we spend on each picture each week? And all the guys watching as well. And I think that is a fundamental mistake. They're not got enough time.
Yeah.
But then I think then again, Paul, do you reckon they behind closed doors they are given that opportunity to have a look at the picture? It's just when we see the video and it's been edited and it's been cut out, it seems like you know, the time that they've had to look at the picture and study the picture, you know, and come up with a reasonable opinion on it. You know, it just seems like they haven't had enough time. But do you reckon they are given that opportunity to have a close look at the picture, whether you've got glasses or not?
Well, put it this way: if someone told me that they get an hour before they judge to look at the picture, that makes it even worse for me. I mean, you could sort of forgive them a bit if they're shown the picture, a bit like what Cam was when he did Spot Price. The picture comes up on their screen and they judge it. You could sort of forgive them a little bit for bad judgment, right? But if they are allowed an hour to study that picture and they still come out with the judging like they did, to me that's worse, because it clearly shows that they don't know what they're talking about. Seriously, especially with some of them when they're way off. But I think they should also be given the opportunity to change as well. After they've got all the coordinates in from the 10 judges, collectively, I think they should discuss it like we all do, and the guys in the chat room, discuss it, because a number of times, a lot of us do our free ticket, right? And then you come back to it and you look at it and you think, yeah, I'm not happy with that there. You know, but you can't change it, but 9 times out of 10, you end up playing in a different place. I think they should be given the opportunity to discuss it and say, well, actually, now we've talked about it, I think I'm going to move mine. And then after all of that, do the average.
Yeah, I agree, Paul.
That would make a lot more sense to me.
That's more of being influenced by others. If you think if 2 people are far away from everyone else,
Yeah.
And instead of moving their coordinates, they just don't add them into the overall. So
I was
that
gonna
Yeah,
say
but they
that.
don't.
They're just gonna say, "Oh, I'll
They
go
don't
there."
have to move them. They don't have to move them, but they got an opportunity to if they want to, because they'll obviously
Reconsider.
justify. They'll have to justify why they've gone there, and there. And if they're adamant, they're happy with that, and that's how they understand a picture, they won't move it.
Yeah, but when once they've seen where everyone else has gone, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that looks about right. We'll go over there." So it's
It
influenced.
might change, it might change and be a little bit biased. But
What it could do.
When they make their selection, I've seen the videos a number of times. It's like sometimes they click and then they change their mind and click on somewhere else. Speed it up, of course, but I think they are able to change their coordinate before they submit it as their final decision.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen them.
Yeah, they are. They can change their decisions.
Well, from the previous one, you did have two of them that said, "No, I think you should leave everyone in." And it's very, very rare that they actually say that. They always say, "Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it." You had the young guy and the footsore guy.
Yeah.
But them two said, "No, just leave everybody in." So, but so if they did say, "Well, okay, well, let's vote for it," I don't know if it would have still been the same outcome. But yeah.
Do you reckon they should be shown these pictures on a Sunday, so they got like a day to look over it, and then Monday morning they can all sit down and judge it?
I actually think there's some sort of legal terms that T's in the background that they can't look at the picture, because if they get contacted or anything like that saying, "Oh, we'll go halves," or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think legally.
Yeah, for legal. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but you're saying that, Darren. But obviously, if I had a coordinate and I thought, right, okay, well, and I said, right, this is my coordinate. Obviously, the judges don't see the coordinates like we do, like what Cam's doing. They don't see the number. They just literally have the magnifying glass.
But all you see is the picture, and then them down the right-hand side doing the actual lining up and everything like that.
Yeah.
To the right of that, we don't fully see their picture of what they're seeing.
Do you reckon that they've got a magnifying glass with the numbers and coordinates thing? Like
because if you think they'll remove the coordinates for the video because of like trying to contact people, and if it's where, for instance, that the winning coordinate isn't the same as the video of the judging, because nobody went around that area, but the closest person to the judge's selection was 20 dots over, they'd go with the closest person, which is 20 dots over. And that would be the closest person. Like I said earlier on the WhatsApp group, we was all like around the 8th or 9th, maybe across to the left. This Brandon guy went on the 9th square up and over to the right, which flipped it on its head. We was all on like zone 3 or 4 or 5 maybe, but he was potentially zone 1, so he could have been the closest to the judge's decision. But he could have still been 100 dots away or something stupid like that, and he would have still been the closest. But if the judges judged in the correct area, then they would have had a right hell of a chance to figure out who was the closest and all that sort of stuff. If people had double up, triple up, and you know what I mean.
But you can see the winner's coordinate though, because they print that in your results page.
Yeah, because he was bang on with it.
He was actually bang on, because you've got your closest ticket and you see the winner's closest ticket, and he was bang on.
That winning one where the ball is,
he was
where
bang on.
He went.
The thing is, on that email,
his winning coordinate was bang on.
No. If you think in that email on the WhatsApp group, it literally said he was the closest to the judge's decision. They never said he was bang on. And when I won, I asked Cam. I said, "Was I bang on?" And they said, "No, you was the closest to it." So they didn't tell me I was bang on. But on the actual decision, it made me look as if I was bang on. But I don't know how many dots away I was, or What's one dot?
Surely that's false advertisement then. If they're saying that you've got the exact coordinates but you were miles off, or from the actual judging, that's false advertisement, because it's obviously like Paul just said, when you have the results and you get your credit back, it says judges have chose this coordinate, the winner's coordinate is that coordinate, and then you see your coordinate. So to me, that's false advertisement. They should be the actual thing.
It depends how close they are.
Yeah. I had 2204, and obviously it was 2002 something, 2202 502. I had 2204 467 or 468.
I mean, on the one that I won, I couldn't see the results of where I put all my tickets that I'd done. I couldn't see that until I got my account back open. So the first thing I did, out of curiosity, I was like, whereabouts did that dot come that was where I was the winner? Like, was it my coordinates that I'd done, or at the bottom, or in the middle, or where? So I went all the way back to where I won, and it showed me my results, and it showed me my dots. And my internet keeps freezing. Because I'd done 60, I'd done like three lines across, but so many up. So I covered a good chunk, a good square of where I thought it was. But it was literally bang in the middle of all of them dots. So I don't know whether it had just been shifted across slightly, and because I was the closest, or whether I was the closest and that was that. But I mean, you don't know behind closed doors the legal reasons behind it or whatever, but it is difficult to try and fathom out what they're behind the scenes they have to do to make it all legit and audited, and it's difficult.
I mean, did they say you're not bang on, but you're actually bang on, isn't it? Didn't you?
Yeah,
because that's the winning thing, by the way. That's Darren. Whoever didn't know, that's the one competition that he won. He won a Bentley and 20 grand.
Now, your coordinates are 1267 404.
Yeah, so, see, I've got this up here now. All of my dots. It says judges selection 1267 404. My closest was 1267 404. But it won't let me see my tickets, my ticket numbers, because it's more than 12 months ago. But on the actual winning the page, it lets me see where I put the line of dots that I did. But it doesn't give me the exact coordinates. I mean, I'll take a picture and I'll send it to Cam. But I did space them out, sort of thing. It wasn't all blocked up or anything.
Do you agree, Darren? The judging was rubbish when you won, same as the Brandon guy.
I'm a little bit biased on that, Cam.
Joking. My man Andrew was the runner-up that week. Andrew Ems.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I spotted that the other day.
Yeah,
Andrew Ems.
I forgot to play my ticket. I only played my free ticket.
I've just sent it to you, Cam.
Yeah.
Another thing as well, if the judges choose that square, that cross.
Yeah. Amazing.
You go on, Steve.
Yeah. When they've done their coordination and submitted it, why can't they then put where the ball actually is on the screen to see how close they were? Because no one knows where it is, do they? If the ball actually exists anywhere on that page, in that photograph.
Because obviously it's photoshopped, so obviously they have taken it away.
Yeah, so how... It's not actually spot the ball, is it?
Yeah.
It's not to spot the ball, because you think where that ball is, but someone else is doing the decision for you.
Yeah, but I think that also eliminates the whole point of having judges on there. If they were to put the original picture on there, then again, it's an opinionated discussion and decision. collectively amongst the judges to determine where exactly they think the ball is, with taking into consideration their professionalism into it.
Yeah.
Well, that's how they make it so unique as well. Because if you think, anyone could probably try and get hold of the original picture by watching the actual game or contacting the photographer, looking on Facebook groups for those certain football teams, the picture was on there. You know, if with the judges, it's within their hands, which is BOTB's hands. It's, you know, it's not out of their control by finding the original picture.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But it'd be good to see where the actual ball is after they've done it.
Yeah.
Submit it
Let's
first,
finish
then
this one, then, guys. What do you guys think about this spread?
In the middle of
that. Yeah,
Middle
It's
of them?
definitely better than the judges' one.
Yeah, it's a very tight cluster.
Yeah, I second that. Yeah, it's good.
Those
It's
10
good.
people should go and do BOTB judging.
Yeah, if a judging ended
good
up
cluster.
like that, I'd be well happy with it.
And do you want guys?
do a better job than they could.
Yeah, let me know, guys, in the comment below. What do you think about the bottom ones? Shall I take them two off or leave them on? Let us know in the comment below.
Just leave it on.
Leave it
Just
on.
put the magnifying glass in the middle of the two. I can't explain it.
Or two lower ones.
No, in the middle of the. You see the cluster, and then the one to the right, the highest one to the right, just in the middle of them two.
Just to ask Marcus Jr.'s question,
No,
the competition hasn't been announced yet. Marcus hasn't been announced yet for the Super Drive competition.
Yeah,
there's only drawn today, wasn't it?
Tiny bit further down, Cam.
Yeah, I haven't seen no result yet.
Between that.
Yeah.
And go across to the right. I keep going. That, you see, that's cross there.
Yeah.
In between them there.
Yeah.
I'd say it's there. So if you did a dot, 1664,
709.
Yeah, I'm well off.
Okay.
But looking at that, that's where I think it is.
So shall I leave them on? Leave them on. Okay, a lot of people saying leave them on. All right, brilliant. Okay, so let's do the average then. And let's see where it lands. Obviously, we'll kind of balance it, but even though we got a bit of a cluster on the top. So let's see what's the average. Right, so X, we got X.
It's got to be 16 something.
1656. 1656.
Ooh.
And the Y, we have got.
It's getting lower.
690 again.
What?
690. Same as the first average that we got.
Short by 4 pixels.
So 1656, 690. No, that's not too bad.
Do you think it's a bit too low, guys?
I'm not going that low.
If I take
it can't be that low.
If I take
level with
Abu
his
off,
fingertip.
and who else went really low?
Craig.
Yeah. So one of my tickets, I had 1756, 628.
Then obviously it's not going to be that much to the right, though. So which is 1634. Let me see.
See, I'm in the 1700s.
Yeah, I've done a couple 1700s.
680. So it didn't change that much. Might as well go with the first average then. It's only obviously one bit more to the left and only 9 pixels up. So might as well go with the first one.
Well, mine's 1636, 591. Is what I've done or doing.
I've done my tickets. I'm not doing any more.
Yeah, same here, man.
I ain't done mine yet.
Just
I ain't
with
done
my
mine
gut, just with my gut, and just a little bit. I'm always confident every week anyway. So until the judges come up with a decision, so
yeah.
There's anyone done
I think we all are, Pike.
Hey,
Has anyone done the 2-finger between the head and the ball?
What about the target? Let's put the target. It would look even better.
Yeah,
So
I think the format's
we're
good.
not doing the Google number generator today, guys. So obviously we've got a lot of people who can discuss a lot about this picture, so we don't have to rely on Google today. So let's go ahead and check how it looks with the target on. So obviously Darren he has one already. He will probably have more. What shall I say? He can you'll know more about this than us. So let's see.
You guys have been playing it longer than me.
Yeah.
Especially you.
How did you do 2 fingers from his hairline up?
Yeah, from his hairline, 2 fingers between the hairline and just above the second finger is where I normally kind of go. And when I've looked at the results and everything, it is pretty much 2 fingers above the head.
Well, that puts mine on 1656.401.
401.
Yeah, I got big fingers.
Jamie Oliver.
I was going to say,
Darren, forgot to mention, depending the size of your finger.
Fat
Well,
fingers.
Big fingers.
you never know, Steve.
Your big
You never
fingers,
know,
mean, don't you?
right? You know, they could land over there.
I'm over there.
Okay, now.
You got me fooled on WhatsApp with this. I literally thought you.
Oh man.
Yeah, I fell for it.
My results aren't even out yet. How have you done that?
Okay, so now let's adjust the target then. What do you think?
The target will never be above, like overlapping his head. I can't see it.
So if it's higher, then it's going to be a lot higher though. But here,
Unless the target's smaller. Can you make the target?
the exact target for this picture?
Does anyone know of any previous results where the target has actually covered the part of the player?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
Can you make the screen
What's that
smaller?
coordinate?
100%.
What's that coordinate right now where that target is? What's that coordinate? Can you tell?
1 second.
Oh yeah, 2 weeks ago.
You can on a different software. I'm just doing it on a Photoshop, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
I think it's more to the right, just a tad.
And above his head a little bit as well.
Yeah.
The last midweek competition, the target overlapped his head. So yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. The white, the full white border was on the player's head, and it went from the black border edge.
Do you remember the same picture before, Darren? You know the one we shared before? Because that picture was there before, isn't it? They used it before from the sidewise. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that, yeah. But if you look at
the ball was really high on that. The ball was here.
Of the orange guy,
yeah.
The facial expression's different. It might be a few, like a millisecond after or something, but
yeah. So, yeah.
I'd say lower. I'd say the white's going to come across his forehead.
I'm not going to sleep, guys. If you're wondering, I'm just sorting my lad out.
No one gives a shit.
He's gone to get his champagne.
In the fridge, right?
More to the right or stay there?
More to the left.
Right.
Left, sorry, I meant to say.
Well, as you look at it, right, you mean? I think it's more to the right.
Right, here, guys, we got some winning coordinates here.
We've got our own Matt Cannon and Roger and Alan Goma, Paris Saint-Germain.
What do you think here?
In the house.
Darren. or shall I go more to the left or right or whatever?
No, the way I look at this picture, the feeling that I get from it is that the ball is coming in straight, but the cameraman is stood to the left, so it looks like it's coming in from the right of him, but it does look like it's straight in front of him coming down. But the cameraman is offset.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
He's
directly
not
in
looking
front.
straight at him, is he?
Yeah.
Mm.
And
The
it's
left or right.
like it's coming in and dropping down onto him, but it's probably the smallest amount down and a bit over to the left. It's just because the eyes of the orange player isn't
I mean,
looking
the
that high up.
blue circle is the ball, basically. Put it that way. The blue circle is the size of the ball, isn't it?
Do the border of the black just touching his head?
Well, the hairline.
Yeah, there.
Or the
There.
hair.
That's where I would say.
All right.
Just trying to corner that one.
Don't you think it's a bit more to the right?
Yeah, I do.
Because let me show you something. Good look.
Because as you look at him, as you look at the guy in the white kit, he's right. As you look at the photo, his right eye is looking at an angle, but the left eye is looking straight up.
Maybe he's cross-eyed.
Yeah, see, I've got it directly in line with his right eye up. On mine, it's directly above his right eye, which is probably about where you've got it now, Cam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that one a couple of weeks ago with the green player that was going to win it, because obviously he was pushing the guy in blue off the ball, and obviously you had one eye was straight and the other one was like at an angle, and they still put it right of where he was actually looking at. That's the one where we went low and they went high.
I've actually got it more to the right as well. I'm just looking now and I think I've messed up. But I've got it more away from his right eye, across to the right.
Well, it's the second opinions that sway your judgment. Just go with your gut, mate.
Well, don't listen to me. I haven't won for 11 years.
Darren?
Yep.
My corner is straight down right into his pupil on his right eye. Almost the centre of his right eye.
See, I think the ball's coming in from the right and he's looking directly up.
Yeah. 1 second, let me show you something.
Yeah, but wouldn't he look more to the right though if he's coming from the right?
Not if it's that close, you wouldn't be able to tell, would you? He could be looking over.
Do you think it's more to the right, did you say?
I'll send you a picture of what I've done. It's kind of like the white player's twisted, which would make the ball look further over.
Okay, so I got this, but the coordinate should be. All right, send me a picture. Let me see.
I reckon the judges might, obviously that's green post in the background, that's blurred. I reckon.
I think it's that's a bit too much to the right, Darren.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking after looking at it even more.
Yeah.
But it depends how he's twisted, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Let's lock it in here. 1 second. Let's make it smaller screen. This. Where is it gone? I got about 1 million tabs open in my computer, guys. Sorry. There you go. All right. So let's place it there. Okay. Now, just going back to the actual picture. How many tickets you guys are playing?
1 million.
Are you Brandon?
20.
I've opened
20
as usual.
I've opened 6 different accounts and I've done about a
Yeah.
million.
Surely, though, like, if
Yeah, I've got
you,
all my mates playing right next to my coordinates, and we're all doing 100 ticket each. So we're going to cover 1,000 square pixels, and then we're going to split the cash.
I've done 34 tickets, but that was all the credit that I got. So I haven't used any money. I just used my credit.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. I got £19.60. I'm doing the same.
650. The F is 650.
Someone's in the chat.
And the Y is
Brandon.
Cam.
Someone's changed their name, haven't they?
what's that?
No, someone's changed the name to Brandon. I've done
It could
this 10,000.
They'll be like, Christian will call me and like, you don't look like Brandon. I was like, it's Brown done. BROWNDAN.
That could be him.
Clayman.
Clayman.
I'll just show you what I've done, Cam. I'll show you my one.
All right.
I don't know.
1608. You know the pixel that we done just now? So 1608 648 is the coordinate. So let's put a coordinate there.
What was it again?
1 second. Before I forget, let me put it on. 1608 648.
See, I'm 641.
648.
Yeah.
Did you say? Okay.
I'm 100 pixels higher and 641, so I'm like 1700s, but I'm still.
That's why I went with the target, and it actually looks quite good. What do you guys think?
What was the coordinate, Cam? Sorry?
1608 648.
1908.
I'm way higher. I got 1657 634.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's not the winning coordinate. I'm just saying, I mean, roughly around that area, and you can work around it.
But just in comparison, Cam, I just want to see how far I am from that coordinate. Well, it's 1657.
1657.
634.
Just to let you know, guys, a lot of people went to the right. So I don't know if you ignore going to the right, if you know what I mean. I know it doesn't make sense, but
it's not bad. It's not a bad coordinate, Cam.
Yeah.
There's a comment from Mr. Anonymous. The coordinate that wins is what? No, sorry, just above. Is it only people who only picked that car can win? It's not done by the car, it's done by the coordinate. So whatever you've chosen for your dream car, that's what you win if you win. Others could pick other cars and they would win their car.
Yeah.
No, I'll go for the Euros and win it bloody up. And someone else has chosen.
Okay, there you go. Dean sharing his screen. Yes, Dean, do you want to open up another window?
It's like the Matrix.
Can you see it or not?
No. You have to do
Matrix. It's seeing a screen of a screen of
you
a
have to
screen.
come up from the live and just go on that screen that you are showing. I mean, not come off. I mean, just go to that tab. Don't click log out or something.
Can you see it now?
No.
No, you probably shared application window instead of your entire screen. So make the browser full screen, and then select share the entire screen, and then go to the thing. What's it called? That page.
Then log into your bank details, and then
yeah. Click show my password.
No, go to share screen. Then
share the entire screen, maybe.
I've got share screen is easy. Oh, well, don't show this. All right, share screen.
Okay, you can also do another thing. Instead of share entire screen, you can go to Chrome tab or Edge tab, whatever you're using.
Chrome tab, yeah.
Yeah, and then click the tab that has got BOTB in it.
Right. Okay. Got yeah. Do that. and share. Can you see it? There you go. That's
There you go.
That's where I've done my guesses.
Okay.
So it's like 34 tickets. I know it's obviously, I've just kind of gone up a bit just to kind of cover my bases.
Yeah.
Obviously, we went low, they went high. So if I go high, at least that kind of covers
both sides
the area. So
what's your highest and lowest then, Dean?
I think it was, well, just bear with us. The highest was, wait there, not that one. My highest one, I think, was 1777. 1777 628 was my highest.
That makes me feel a little bit better because I'm in the 1717 area.
Right, I'll come back out of that now to come back to you guys.
Oh my God, Dean, you got your Pornhub open.
Oh dear. Porn doesn't do anything for me. I'd rather do it than watch it.
Yeah, I got blisters in my hand. I can't. Sorry.
There was a comment from Doreen22 about we should all stop playing BOTB. Dude, we're not gonna boycott BOTB and stop playing. You're not gonna win that game, mate.
Yeah, you're not gonna stop so you can win. Especially me. I'm never giving up.
Yeah. So I can show your screen. Yeah, it's there. Okay, so I think we need to adjust the target a little bit more, Dan, Dean, and Darren, and all of you, which is, I think we go to our typical over his head thing instead of going that low. Probably the same height and slightly higher.
I think the judges might use that, that pole in the background that's like blurred out. I think they might use that as like a viewpoint, kind of to like throw us off a bit.
And
well, they put the recorders on that green pole. They're idiots. Yeah. It's nowhere near that side.
Yeah, I don't think it's on the green pole, but I think it's where the target is. Where the target is now, I think it's a bit more to the right and probably just a tad higher.
What do you mean? I've got all mine on the green pole.
Look, Brandon.
That's where they went last time. 20 million dollars away from us all.
Putting this in here, 1 second. Let me just find out the coordinate now. So the coordinate is now, where I put the target now, which is same X, which is 1608, I think 1608, but the height is, which actually looks good. Let's make it full screen. Sorry. There you go.
Marcus Jr. is saying that his questions are being avoided.
No, I asked him. He obviously wasn't listening. Your Super Drive competition hasn't been announced, Marcus Jr., buddy. To let you know.
Guys, please stop complaining about questions being avoided, because have a look at the others. Are we reading any other comments? No. There is at least 100 comments there.
That was what he's on about. I think. Question to all of you lads: how high do you think the orange player was looking? And if higher than the white player fingertip, then what are the chances for the judges to use the orange player?
Oh, I didn't see that one. I just saw it was the Super Drive. We wanted to know the super thing. So
when you draw the line from the orange player, obviously it does go up past the finger on the guy in white. But it's then where you draw the lines from the player in white to determine the height where it crosses over the line.
And just to add on to that, the orange player has got a little bit of white under his eyes as well.
Yeah, and judges normally make a thing of pointing that out on most of their judging videos. They always mention that normally.
There you go. Pike's gonna be quite happy with that.
What?
Because the new coordinate is 1610 640.
1610 640
For 641, sorry.
641.
So height wise is near yours.
I'm still like major pixels away from there.
No, I'm saying the height. We went to
Okay.
the height now.
Cam, can you do 1717 649?
17, that like 649. Okay.
Yeah. Just out of curiosity. And then line it up and see.
Abu says you're avoiding his questions. This is a scam.
Yeah, it looks all right. I mean, you can put a coordinate every possible bit of where it could be, and it will make sense, if you know what I mean.
See, I did it as if it was. It's hard to explain. Like the lines would go across and swoop up, if you know what I mean.
Could I put a coordinate up, Cam, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Could I do 1708 628? Just to see how that is.
I'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna fix myself a cup of coffee.
Two sugars, please.
2 sugars, mate. Fine. We won a match. So.
Are you sure? 2 sugars in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's slightly higher than Darren's one and a bit more to the left.
That's the winning coordinate. I'm winning it.
Makes a bit more sense.
That's the Mustang.
Do some lines up to where me and Dean are.
Okay.
I think the one in the middle it's going to be the spot on one. That one in the middle.
That's Pike.
Is that Pike's?
Good that you went for coffee. Otherwise, you'll be proper hyped.
Yeah, honestly, that looks good.
I know it looks off, but it kind of works.
Yeah,
in a 3D way. I know what you mean.
What, my one or just both of us?
Both of ours.
What car are you going? Are you just going for one car?
This is midweek, though, isn't it? Yeah. I went for the Velour. That's the car that I was looking to buy, so I might as well try and win.
That's a nice car, actually. That's a good.
You're going to have the car this time, though.
Yeah, on the midweek I would.
Yeah.
Dream car, right? If I won that, I'd take the cash again.
Yeah. That's Paul's strategy. Win the midweek.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah. That coordinate gave some Mustang.
It's a good way. That is a good way to do it. Really, try aim for winning the midweek first.
The midweek car is more manageable. You can possibly afford parts or fuel or whatever, but
you get
insurance as well and all this.
Yeah. Pike, did you hear what Sean said?
No.
Good for you.
Don't worry about it.
Amazing.
What was that, Sean? Come on now.
Brilliant.
Don't leave me hanging here.
I didn't know it was your coordinate. And I said to Cam, that middle, the one in the middle looks a winning coordinate. Perfect. So he said that's Pike's.
Just do different coloured lines up to the other two crosses. Sorry to be a pain.
I doubt it.
It's Friday.
No. Yeah, Darren, don't forget to do your tickets if you fall asleep like me.
I did mine on Sunday for midweek.
I still got to do them, and I still got to play that free ticket on Dreamcard to play this.
I'm doing
mine.
It's a shame they don't do like a free ticket.
What's the lifestyle competition question this week?
Yeah.
130.
Dean knows about that Porsche.
The very first Porsche, its brake horsepower is 130 brake horsepower.
Say it again.
It's 130 brake horsepower, the very first Porsche.
What is it now? I mean, Dean, what is it now? I mean, that was the first one. What do you reckon it is now?
It's
500.
500, isn't it? Yeah.
Depends which one.
Is it more like 600 brake horsepower?
That's the
911,
911 Carrera.
911 Turbo S is where are we?
I might play that M2 competition. I like that car.
The Porsche 911 Turbo S has got 640 brake horsepower and 800 torque.
Meters of torque. Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed in the Porsche 718 Cayman. It's got 300 brake. That's it.
Yeah, that's if you're going to have a real Porsche, it's got to be a 911, not the Cayman in my eyes. It's just a hairdresser's car to me.
It's a poor man's Porsche, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what they say, a poor man's Porsche.
Yeah.
But
that's the icon. That's the icon. Everybody who knows Porsche from the 911.
Yeah,
yeah. The classic.
And then everything else from there, derived from there, is just
that looks good.
World evolving.
If you go right in line with his nose, that is the spot. Yeah.
I'm just
between
playing
his eyes. No, you got to go between his eyes.
That's where I went before, Shan. That's the problem with his magnifying glass, because
I mean, I do zoom in when I do my coordinates with the magnifying glass. I zoom in as the furthest you can go in.
It is difficult, obviously, to see his pupils because obviously he has got like quite dark eyes anyway. So
yeah,
he looks a bit like P Diddy.
Hey,
he looks a bit like P Diddy.
Oh yeah, P Diddy. Yeah,
Diddy.
Yeah, he's a rapper from America. Playing
Puff
football.
Daddy. Puff Daddy from back in the day.
Yeah, playing Sunday League football. Making ends meet, I think.
Hey, Sean, it's not Sunday League, mate.
No, is this not Sunday League or is it Irish League?
Yes, it's midweek. It's Wednesday, mate.
No, I mean the football. We're talking about the football team.
I know. Calm down.
I know. We're in the final. I'm so excited.
Gosh. Darren, I'm still finding these in odd places.
What do you support? What team do you support,
Shan?
They're everywhere.
I bought a little boy, 2 of them, and he when I went to shoot him, I took a shot at the wall just to see how powerful it was.
Yeah.
They're amazingly powerful.
Yeah.
I suppose City, you know that come very well.
What?
Manchester City.
Is there a team called Manchester City?
No, it's
Manchester
City.
Never heard of them.
Never heard of them, man. What the hell?
Even though you're using the color on your banners here, it's good. The name tags.
Where are they from? Are they from Leeds or something?
What's that? Right?
Coventry.
Hey?
Black Country.
Coventry colours, isn't it? Blue.
Yeah, we used to have. I mean, Coventry was sky blue. We had sky blue, so we were similar kit colours then to Coventry.
City. What city?
That you know that you got to watch the highlights, Pike, later on. We demolished you. We outplayed you.
He goes, you got to watch the highlight too.
What was the end result though? In the end, what was it? Did they win
2-0?
2-0.
2-0. Yeah.
I take it you're a Man United fan, then, Pike.
Yeah,
Pike.
I think
we not 2 legs this year.
Me and Pike.
But United can go top of the table because they got a game hand over Liverpool. So if they win their game, they'll be.
I keep saying, tell that to Paul. Get it in his head.
I think after 8 years, it took you 8 years to get back up there.
Look what happened to you over the weekend. Eh? You're not invincible, mate.
We're just having a rest. You got to remember, we're still playing our second team.
That was your first team. You had Salah, you had Firmino, you
Second
had
team.
Nani, you had Alexander Arnold. Who else?
Yeah,
Robertson in there. Come on, you can't tell me that's your second team, please, man. Get out of here.
Of course it is, mate. Star players ain't there. You're not right,
only
Steve.
play one ticket.
Yep. All you got to say is, when we play in 2 weeks' time, you'll see what happens then.
How many tickets is that, Cam?
10.
10.
Which
are you going for?
Steve,
which going for another 10? That is a good zoom. So it's right level with his.
Not really. That's the level.
I
went near Pike, 20 pixels away from him. So we might go for a playoff. Never know.
You know, on your
I think it's more to the right. I reckon it's more to the right. I mean, you're on the right height.
Yeah.
It's just I think bit further right. Because as you zoomed in, I looked at his pupils, and I think it's more further to the right because of his pupils.
I don't know what we're playing this for anyway.
You know, for your Facebook newsfeed and everything like that, have you noticed throughout the day today that there's been a hell of a lot more BOTB advertisements?
Yeah. That's good. I'm gonna make some money. Every time BOTB advertises, that's when my revenues goes up.
Yeah.
The
problem with this one, though, Brandon's already won it.
Yeah, somebody said on here you've already won the M2.
I mean, Dean mentioned it earlier.
It's the only good point. He's won now, so he can't play for a year unless he changes his name to Brenda and puts a wig on and pretends to be a woman.
No, but Dean was saying this earlier, I think. You were saying this earlier. Why if he won the midweek first, and then the following week he wins a dream car?
Yeah.
It'd be fixed with arseholes then, wouldn't it?
That would be just getting over everyone's head. Because obviously, if you win midweek, you still can play the other two, like the lifestyle and the dream car. You're not banned from playing anyway until you win them.
To be fair, I'm sick of this Brandon Clayman and his BDI.
Same.
BDIs.
I had 1,000 WhatsApp messages, like literally all through
I did.
my working day.
Yeah, because I was out earlier on.
Yeah, I noticed that every time I looked at my phone, it was like 500-600 messages each time.
Do you read them all, or do you skip them? Go on, be honest.
Can't. I have to. Yeah, I ain't got time to read it all.
No, I skip them. I'm gonna hold my hands up. I skip them.
But I obviously
got
the gist quite quick of what was going on.
Guys, it's time to see if I won this week. If I'm gonna win this week, let's see. Oh my days.
How about that, eh?
How about that, eh? Actually, fuck.
How about that, eh?
1 second.
Junior,
but have you noticed, the past 24 hours, what's happening about this Brandon guy? William's been so quiet.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that? Others
he's the manager, though. He's going to get other people to do it for him, so...
But I'm sure he's got to come out. I'm sure he's got to come out and send an email or write a post saying, look, and we're going to have an internal investigation on this.
Yeah. What can they investigate, though?
Even on Twitter, they didn't put Brandon's picture on there. They put the lifestyle competition winner on there and the previous winners as well. So BOTB are looking into it. It is bad publicity for them, and it's really, it's really got people ticked off, and having two minds about playing BOTB if this kind of thing happens under their watch. You say you check into people's profiles before, but how can you miss something like that?
The thing is, though, guys, like, if you think about it, he's been playing for X amount of years and every week and all this sort of stuff. The same as us, probably.
Yeah.
It could be that he had one big windfall. He's spread the cash out across all these competitions, and he's fell pot lucky. You know, and if it is, he is. You know, I won a different competition June time, but if hypothetically, if you look at BOTB, they've had Tom. He won a Porsche 911. He got banned for a year, then he came back and he won another Porsche. That's the second time.
One,
Yeah, he won BOTB twice, and there's another guy that's won it twice. But no one's batting an eyelid.
Darren, you're a lucky person. You're a lucky person. Hats off to that. But you're not as lucky as this dude.
No, I agree.
Just in 1 month. Come on. Nah, man. Get out of here, man.
Yeah. I mean, in fairness, right, if you think about it, if he knew he was going to have really, really, really good odds of winning, why play for a medium range car? Why not go for the Urus to get the maximum cash alternative?
But if it is fixed, they don't want to do that, do they?
He wanted the car for 30 years.
Or maybe he's an actor. People were mentioning, can he be an actor?
Maybe he's not greedy.
Yeah, but he wanted that M5 for 30 years, even that it wasn't made 30 years ago. So he's talking out his
there
own.
was no existence of that.
And he said that he's been playing best of the best for years and years and years. But I've seen on WhatsApp he only played for just 2 years plus.
Yeah, but I mean, if you actually think,
The line.
say for instance, I won again, hypothetically, you know, next week, tomorrow, you know. But if I won again, how much backlash would they get for me winning again so soon after getting my account back? Do you know what I mean? That's just pot luck, obviously. But they even put it on that email that was in the WhatsApp group that any previous winner that gets their account back and they win again, they don't publicize it as much. They don't advertise it as much because they don't like to see the same person win again because everyone thinks it's rigged. We all know it isn't, you know. But why do they publicize the person that's won again the least? Do you know what I mean? Now that's a bit off-putting, really. If you're good at the game and you played and you won, so be it. You know, if they've done everything by the book, they've got auditors, you know, all that sort of stuff, and it just turns out that I was lucky again or whatever. Well, why not publicize myself again in the same fashion that they did before?
Yeah.
You know, it's not right.
Yeah, it's like the guy who won that Jaguar F-Type about a couple of years ago. Then last year, I think it was last year, he won the Jimny.
Yeah, he won it for his missus, didn't he?
And he's still got that Ferrari F-Type now. So
yeah, it was on his drive in the video.
Yeah. So,
but it's so open. BOTB are so open that if you win midweek, you get banned from it. You can still play Dream Car and you can still play Lifestyle. If you win Lifestyle, you get banned. You play midweek and you win Dream Car. If you win Dream Car, you get banned from the lot, which I never knew about. Until like the day off, but they've been so open and honest about everything. The backlash that BOTB is getting, it's not their fault. You know, it's just some guy that's either a pro gambler and has just slapped on a load of money throughout all these competitions and hope for the best. And he's felt lucky because so close around Christmas, no one's got no money. I said this earlier, but no one's got no money. They don't get paid till the end of the month. So the odds on all the competitions are really low, which means he's got better odds if he whacks all the top amount of tickets on every game. You know, and he's just fell lucky with them all. There has been other winners on other competitions that have won BOTB as well, not just myself. It's just one of them. It's
You never know, Darren. You might win the Euros on Friday. Won't be shocked about that.
nah, I'm
Win the
not.
Euro million.
It'll be Brandon.
What do you think about that?
Paul, did you see the comment from Abu? If Paul wins,
Yeah.
for 50.
That is good.
I don't know what the other game is that he means. Cam's game. I don't know what that game
No,
is.
it was that roulette game.
The roulette one that we played.
And
But
you were literally
I think if I win, the only reason I'll win is because everybody will want me to shut up about winning a transit. I think that's all it is. That's the only reason I'll win.
I'll tell you something, Paul. If I win the Euros, I'll turn up to your house with a transit and I'll be like,
Oh,
"How
top
about
man.
that?"
Top man.
Right,
Top man. I like the idea of that.
Yeah.
And then I'll drive off to the pub.
So
What do you think?
Take
Am
everyone
I
for
gonna
a
win?
pint.
Valentine's, Paul.
You are?
I said, what are you going to get Jenna for Valentine's? We need some
Not far.
ideas coming up here.
Yeah, I'll let you
Sorry,
know
I
that
think
one.
you've got to be careful what it says here.
We're
Am I
only
gonna
about
win there? Have a look.
5 or 6 weeks away from Valentine's Day, Paul.
Oh, of course, yeah, I
Man,
forgot all
it
about
comes so
that.
quick, you know.
Yeah.
Don't forget
Recovering
the
from
date, the
January.
14th.
I like
I'll tell you
that.
what,
Mary
it's Mother Steve's birthday the day before.
Ooh.
Come for president.
So if I miss one,
Ooh.
I'll go for the next one.
Come, you're the president. Oh, I don't know what.
You got a lot on your plate, Steve. Yeah, drink and some more, and some more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what? Any
Well, mine's in a
idea?
couple of weeks,
Something different for Valentine's. Any ideas?
a virtual message.
Yeah, transit.
Transit.
Just ring her from a Greek island.
Perfect.
Guys, what do you think? Before you regret when I won.
I don't think it's there. I think it's more to the left.
More to the left.
So what
It's,
colour
You
is
mean
that?
towards his left eye.
But Darren, you did mention that the camera angle. I mean,
He made me buy all these tickets so
angle.
they can win. What the hell? Another Brandon in here. Oh my days.
I've already
No,
given you the
I'm
winning
winding
tournament.
you up. I'm winding you up. That looks about right. It looks central to the player, but the cameraman's off position.
Mm.
He's
Forget
looking
the
left to
camera.
right.
man.
and
You
he's
think
looking
judges
right
are
to
that smart?
No.
They got no brain. So we shouldn't use our brain. Judges hasn't got a brain. So it's all right.
How do you highlight comments in here? Because when I'm clicking, I can't highlight it.
No, you
left.
need
We
to
can't
be
do it.
Yeah.
I was
Join
gonna
every
must
day
count.
and then you'll be able to highlight us more. You have to earn it.
Where's
Already?
where's Lily Rose? Because Abu's getting frisky, yeah?
She's probably gone bed.
I was going to highlight,
here.
highlight one for Paul saying about the transit and the added additional in the back.
Yeah.
Hasan Khan's back. I hope he's well. Hope he's okay. Hasan Khan, is he doing well?
Actually, that's
Yeah. That's how are you feeling, mate? And you and your mum
yeah.
going
How's it
through
go?
Yeah, his mum was
going through COVID shit, isn't they?
Keep them vitamin C's up, buddy. It helps.
So did he test positive then?
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
And
Both.
It's vitamin D. Take lots and lots of vitamin D.
Yeah.
And take zinc as well. 'cause
Oranges.
it absorbs
Zinc,
it into
yeah.
the system quicker.
Boil garlic, lemon, ginger. What was the other one? There was something else.
Jack Daniels and Coke.
Boil that and drink that every day.
Cam's favourite vodka.
All he's done is he's got an IV drip into his arm, and it's just a blood transfusion.
Guys, best
Yeah.
option. Go Asda. I think you don't get any other supermarket. You know the Smirnoff vodka. Get the lime flavor. You can only get it in Asda, and get Sprite with it. No more Corona. That's it. Every day, boom.
Because you're in a,
Imagine
you're in a
if that. Imagine if that cured COVID, and how much bottles would they sell?
Yeah,
It's healthy.
You
It's
just put the
healthy as
vaccine
well.
in the pints at the pub, wouldn't you, and just let the country.
Vodka is healthy.
Yeah.
Anyone ever tried the lime flavor?
Vodka is healthy.
It's made from potatoes.
If I drink vodka, I can't remember what I did last night.
Boiling water, yeah, that's good.
There you go.
Hasan
There you
Khan.
go, guys.
Orange juice, quite a lot, and drinking vitamin
Cam.
D.
Yeah,
Vitamin D.
boiled water.
Cam, you need to, you know how
Ginger, garlic.
you can do
Good.
like an online course to become like a priest or something.
Yeah.
If you get one of them certificates, I think Abu and Lily Rose they're sat next to each other now, so I think you might be.
Okay, let's do this. They're gonna get married in here. No problem. You don't need the certificate. We just say the thing in
Father
it.
Father Steve is going to do
I think Abu's too young. I think Abu's too young for Lily Rose.
I'm not sure because that photo of it on his. He's a goalkeeper, Abu.
Hey.
He's a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
He was
I know Lily
reserve,
Rose is
reserve keeper for Exeter City.
Yeah, he's a
Bring them
That's
together,
my
I
own.
will do it.
My old stomping ground.
Exeter City,
Yeah.
St James's Park.
Abu, do you remember the Sly Crew, mate? Notorious. I was there when they formed that. Some of my old mates. Exeter Sly Crew.
Apparently, he's older.
Yeah, I was just about to say I just saw that.
Now, how old's Lily Rose then?
26.
26, mate.
I know Bruce to ask. Hey?
Kevin Wilson, whiskey. Southern Comfort. Southern Comfort is nice.
Father 2600 is only 26 without any zeros.
Fire Eater. I love that stuff.
Sambuca.
Yeah.
Flaming
Sambuca.
Sambuca. Did you ever have Flaming Sambuca?
Yeah.
Boris Johnson is I don't know what someone's put that.
No, I told you on WhatsApp there was a new competition, WOY. There's a runner-up with Boris Johnson, and the winner was Brandon Clayman. WOY, Wanker of the Year.
Wanker of the Year.
Oh man. Uncle Boris.
Yeah.
So Uncle Boris, Father Steve, come on.
Actually, I'll take that.
Right, yeah.
Actually, I'll take Boris back because he's gone through a lot. So I'll go runner-up with Trump. I'll go for Trump. I'll go for Donald Trump. And that takes
One for you is, Steve.
Trump is an absolute.
Hungry
Steve been up since 5 o'clock in the morning. He's probably hungry now.
Hey, Father Steve, you know you said a couple of weeks back that your missus had corona or symptoms. What became of that? Is she all right?
She had a cough. Yeah, she's fine, mate. She had the. Well, we both had a test done. Both came back negative. So all good.
Oh, that's cool. 2
She has
seconds.
more tests now than.
The infection rate is so high. It's the highest it's ever been.
What do they do in the tests? How do they do the test?
It
depends.
Like a cotton bud up your nostrils.
Stick it right at the back of your throat.
Well, you can have the flow test, which is where you blow into a cartridge, which is the one that's a bit iffy. It's about 50-60%.
Where do they put it?
I've had the brush.
Yeah, like a cotton bud.
Oh my days! One of my friend got his test done, and he was telling me like they put it up your asshole or something, and then they example.
No, it's all up
He definitely got the wrong end
test
of
done. What the hell?
It's mostly up your nostrils.
That's a
and
dodgy
back of your tongue.
My little boy, I thought he had corona because my little boy's mum, her partner has got it, but he's got no symptoms whatsoever. Okay. So I went and had the test for the second time, and it came back negative. But I remembered that you said that your missus was having symptoms and everything.
Yeah.
Right. I tested positive back in September, and I had a slight cough, and that was it. But out of 4 of us in the house, I was the only one that tested positive.
Oh, wow.
Out of 4 of us.
There's a guy, Riken here. He said that he's only 22. He had it, and they swapped his tonsils, then put the same swab in his nose.
Yeah, that's what they did with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I can't do it. I ain't got any tonsils.
Well done, Riken. He's an Arsenal fan.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
I need to go for
powder your nose.
Yeah.
Needs an oily rag.
Powder my
Or
nose.
powder your ass.
Yeah, your hair's falling slightly. You need to do the go grease lightning.
Yeah.
Bravo.
John Travolta. Cam's John Travolta. Yeah, because
that COVID test is pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
guys,
seen the
you
arm.
don't take it film now because you go to sleep in a bit. So do your tickets we have not done.
I ain't done mine yet.
You fall in the kettle black, the person that falls asleep before doing them.
I know.
I've done.
Yeah.
I've
You know
done
what
one
it is?
ticket for
It's that
midweek.
free
Yeah.
ticket at Dreamcast puts me off because
I do it straight away. As soon as I've got that free ticket, I do it straight away.
I know,
Just to
but
take it home.
the thing is, can't they somehow avoid it? Like, let you play the midweek if you've not played it, and then you can play that nice and easy.
It's a shame that they don't like to kind of build them up. So if you don't want to use it, you can like build them up and think, right, okay, I've got 10 here. That'll be all right, and then you can just use them. But
Have you seen Richie's comment?
where are we? Whose?
Richie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Richie Savage.
Results in Brown claiming just what? Yeah.
I'll tell you what. If that was
So
the
he's
case,
won
I would
9
go
million.
absolutely nuts.
The thing is the thing is with the lottery, there's no limit to how many tickets you can buy. So he could probably have a good chance.
But the odds.
Well, we
odds
know,
aren't they?
we know for sure he can buy at least 70,000 because BOTB would have put that money straight in his bank if he went just for the cash and keep the car. But if he went for the cash alternative, they've just put in 180 grand into his bank, haven't they?
Yeah.
So you would have had that. So yeah, I mean, Dean's right. Darren's right. He could have gone into it or online or whatever and brought 180 grand's worth of lottery tickets.
And won the
In
£9
theory.
million jackpot.
Because that was the other thing that I saw on WhatsApp. They were saying maybe this I'm not going to say his name because it's getting on my nerves now. But they were saying maybe that he was paying these competitions off to win to get them more advertisement. I know obviously Best of the Best need that because they've been going for 20 odd years. But for the other competitions, for him to like win the house, because it was the house that he won, but then he took the cash alternative for it. So that was one of the theories on I can't remember who put it down, but that's what they were saying. That maybe he's paid them off to win and then give them more publicity because they're kind of, compared to Best of the Best, they're not really well known. So, but that was one of the guys' theories on WhatsApp. I can't remember the guy's name, but
so the only competition I enter is that 7 Days Performance and BOTB.
Yeah.
It's only two
and Dream Tech yesterday because obviously he won Best of the Best.
Then
he won a grand on Dream Tech.
Yeah, this is after winning the BOTB. He won another one after that.
Yeah.
So that is just it's quite fishy. It doesn't make any sense, you know.
Sean, does this look any familiar?
Oh.
Do your tickets, mate.
Hey?
No,
Do your
already
ticket.
done.
Oh yeah, I've got to do my dream car, and it'll only take me 5 minutes. I know where I'm playing. I picked the cars, you know. I picked the tickets and the cars I picked, so I've got that. I'm playing the M2 competition for midweek. If everybody wants to know what I'm playing,
That's nice. What will you go for? Will you go for the manual or will you go paddle shift?
manual.
Paddle shift.
Yeah. Paddle shift.
Yeah.
Nah.
Gotta be.
Might do. It feels.
It's a bit quicker.
Yeah.
If I win the transit, I'm going to get the automatic. They do automatic, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, the autos are good if you're on a long drive, especially if you're on the motorway.
Yeah, and something like that, you don't get them for performance anyway. So, but
Yeah.
auto, on something like that, it's just easy, isn't it? Lazy driving.
Yeah, lazy driving they call it.
So
Yeah,
plus the
driving
M2 that you said that you're going for, Shane. Last year, Evo car of the year 2020. That was number one, and it beat a Lamborghini Huracan and a McLaren.
Yeah, I mean, why I started going for the M2 now? Because quite a few people have won it on midweek.
Yeah, the BMW M2 competition
beat a Huracan,
beat a Huracan and a McLaren.
Whoa!
For real?
Yeah, for real.
On a quarter mile.
No, not
it's
in
only
speed,
a pound a ticket or something.
Like, obviously, they like test drove all these cars
on the circuit.
Yeah, and car of the year.
Yeah.
Last year, Evo Awards, that BMW M2 beat a Huracan and a McLaren. Not like in race wise. I mean, just like the car itself, and it beat the
Paul,
Huracan and McLaren.
There's a good question from Callum. Sorry, guys, to interrupt. Callum Richardson. Paul, have you ever spent? Yeah, that one.
No.
Or have you ever spent before you came?
Not at all. But do you know, I'm convinced there are organised groups that do this because
like
when you think about it, you know, if 10 of us got in a room somewhere and decided, I'm not going to specifically pick on BOT, but any competition, and it was a game like BOTB, a similar spot the ball or whatever, spot the fish in a pond, and you all negotiated, all your tickets right next to each other. That's hell of an area you could cover, and then split the cash. And if you all got different houses and all that, and unless they can, even if you were mates, they still couldn't prove anything, because I'm mates with all you guys, and if I win or Pike wins or anyone wins, then so what?
Yeah, I'm not going to be jealous. I like I said last night, I don't care if I've got to wait another 11 years and you guys win before me. I'll be chuffed for you. Oh, I really would. And I'm not just saying that. I'll be chuffed for any of the people on here and
good.
People that do us.
Listen, in 10 years' time, I'm convinced we'll all be watching a film about this guy as he's sat inside. Eating crap food, right? I'm convinced of it because I believe in karma, and what goes around comes around. It might, and if there is something iffy here, which we've all got our suspicions, if there is, and it ever gets proven or whatever, that could take years anyway.
Yeah.
Someone nailed it for me on the WhatsApp. One of the comments I did see earlier on, and that was the guy's banned from BOTB now, so it gives us more of a chance if he's not on there playing 100 tickets every week. And I thought, yeah, you're right, actually.
Yeah, it's true. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the one of them guys who's always played 100 tickets constantly.
But I think enough stink's been created over the last 24 hours about it. BOTB would have seen it and heard it.
Yeah.
They won't ignore it. They will look into it because they don't want to be on the end of any bad publicity if it all went pear-shaped anyway.
Which is happening right now.
It wouldn't surprise me a few weeks' time if they didn't suspend or take down the video from the winner.
Yeah.
If they felt that uneasy about it, that would be the first thing they would do anyway. And then at some point in the future, if it was ever proven that he had done something wrong, like I say, proven being the key word here, I'm sure BOTB would honour everyone and just refund everyone's money. Because BOTB, haven't got nothing to hide. They're transparent, like they say.
Well, they got that bloke who wants to be a millionaire, didn't they? When he cheated with the coffin and all
exactly,
that.
Yeah.
That colonel, sorry, the major.
Yeah.
Cheers for your comment, Callum Richardson. Thank you. I just wanted to mention that just before it scrolled all the way up.
Paul, did you answer the question?
Paul. Question 4. If what he has done is spend tens of thousands and really had entered hundreds of comps, but he has got lucky and won 2 big comps, BOTB and Elite, and a few small ones, how would you be feeling? I still pissed off, to be honest with you. I really would, because it takes fair gameplay away from all of us here.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing. I think the biggest thing is for all of us. Hopefully, I speak for all of us. We're not pissed off that he's won. We're just pissed off the way the video's being done, and he's lied, saying that he's lost his business when his business he's got 3 businesses. He says that he's never won anything. And obviously, with the BMW, I've wanted one for 30 years. The M5 wasn't even made 30 years ago. So it was just. I think that was just the problem. And obviously, he's kept all
it just didn't feel right. None of it has felt right. And all of us on there have been the first to congratulate any winner when we see a genuine. We've all well done. Fair play to it. Yeah. We've all said that, but everybody felt the same. We can't all be wrong.
So the thing is with BOTB, like I said before, they've done everything by the book. They've been legit.
Yeah, they have.
So they won't pull the video.
Well, they will if the police get involved.
Well, how can the police get involved? There's been no proof of any foul play.
If someone makes an official complaint, they've got to look into it.
But they still won't pull that video because that's evidence.
No, they'll take it down off the internet.
I mean, it wouldn't be a police investigation. If anything, it would be like Ofcom and ombudsman's and trading standards and all that sort of stuff. I can't see it being a police investigation. If they try to claim fraud,
why FBI? You know, because he's from Canada.
It's gonna be trading standard, and those people gonna
licensing.
If he found
trading and licensing. Yeah, gambling.
If he found guilty, then obviously police will get involved to get arrested or something. Do you know what I mean?
I think the gambling commission would look into this.
The thing is,
but all I'm saying, Darren, is if there was an investigation that went on, if this guy was investigated by, like you say, Ofcom or Office of Fair Trading or Standards or whatever. It wouldn't be in BOTB's best interest to keep that video online as an advertising piece of material. Because I guarantee you, if it ever got to that stage, it'd be all over the press anyway. And they wouldn't want to be associated with it. So they'd just remove it, put it in the archive, delete it.
I literally think that BOTB would keep that video there until they have found any evidence that there's wrongdoing.
That's what Paul exactly saying. Like if he found guilty with the evidence, then BOTB probably will take the video off.
Yeah. They would after that because they've found evidence that there's been foul play and everything like that. But I mean, there's a casino in Sheffield, and there's people that sit in there all day, every day, and they're professional gamblers. And they walk in there with like 2-3 grand, and they can walk out with 30 grand. And that's their job, but they've just moved market because they can't get into a casino because they're probably closed. They've just come online and seen all these competitions with low odds, and they've gone, "I'll have a go." I mean, this is the first time it's happened of where a guy has won near enough everything on the scene. It's not happened before, so it could be a one-off.
But
Darren, you can't ignore the amount of winnings that he has had in the past month.
No, you can't ignore it. I understand that. He is a lucky guy.
It's even a month. It was like within a week, and he won 2 competitions today, like £1,000 each or £2,000, something like that. Imagine that.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them things again, like low odds competitions. He's taken advantage. A lot of people don't play across January, February, and they try to boost it up with sweeteners and all this sort of stuff of extra money or extra cars or extra this or extra that, and that's how they try and pull the crowds back in. But people don't get paid until the end of January. They've probably been paid before Christmas, so there's that 6-7 week window of where no one's got money, and he's probably just taken advantage of it. But, you know, I'll stick up for BOTB to my heart's content. I know it's legit. I don't care if anyone else thinks it's.
No, we're all sticking up for BOTB.
Yeah, BOTB is a victim. Right. Yeah,
we're not blaming BOTB at all.
This actor, this dude.
If you think a part of the auditing side of things, they will look into whether he's got multiple accounts and played like 500, 600, 700 tickets or something like that, and they'll see that there's foul play there. But it's in their T's and C's. It's only 100 tickets, a maximum of 100 tickets per person. Now, is there anything in the T's and C's to say that you can't have another account
or a syndicate?
Yeah, there's nothing like that. There's no.
Can't have two bank accounts. 2 accounts to 1 bank account.
Well, you don't, Steve. You don't even need that. Like I say, if you went into a room somewhere with 6 of your mates, you all sat around the table and you all said, right, let's all do 100 tickets each. Let's all next to each other's coordinates. So you would be covering, you know, an area of 500 coordinates just for it. And then you've all got your own accounts, you've all got your own addresses, but you're all bang next to each other.
Yeah.
And then you win and you split it 7 days. I mean, to me, it seems so easy to do that.
But why would you go for such a low car? If you were going to go in for the kill, for the top prize, you'd go for the Eurus plus the cash alternative, the cash on top to get the maximum profit to split.
Probably because
maybe that would have been
the car itself. Probably because of the car itself worth 100 and something pound, 100 something thousand.
Yeah,
and plus 70 grand with it. So that's like 170,000.
Perhaps he felt if he went for the top prize, it might be a little bit more, you know, if he was feeling that he had something to hide anyway. I mean, you got to remember, he obviously completely lied on the winning video. Now, why do that?
2 seconds.
Honestly, why do?
You mugs.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? It just don't. If it don't make sense, it probably ain't right. It can't be right.
I'm gonna break my iMac. I've only got one computer at the moment. Pipe. So please don't show that again.
If they said Christian's checked his profile, surely his profile on Facebook or whatever would show the competitions he's won, though. Surely, wouldn't it? If they're on there.
Only way to find out is to check his profile, because to see when anything was posted, if anything ever posted on his profile. Do you know what I mean?
Someone's put down that they've took his LinkedIn or whatever off.
Hang on a minute. I just answered Jack. I just answered Jack's question there. He's got Paul. All due respect, that's like saying, why don't I buy every lottery combination? Because the odds of winning BOTB, Jack, are a hell of a lot less than winning the lottery. You'd have to buy 14 point some odd million lottery tickets to guarantee you'd get the winning combination.
Yeah.
Nothing like that with BOTB. Yeah. Nothing like that with BOTB. In zone 1, there's 5,024 pixels. So if you buy 100 tickets, right, you got a 50-1 chance if you get them all in zone 1 of winning. That's the difference in the odds between winning BOTB and winning the national lottery. So unless you wanted to spend 14 million on the lottery to do every single combination, which would take, I don't know how long that would take you to do, but you probably wouldn't do it in a week. That's the difference.
Yeah.
And the odds of winning BOTB are a lot less than winning the lottery.
Yeah, it's 14 million to 1 to win the lottery.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the overall odds are of winning BOTB. I guess it depends on how many people play, because there is a winner. There's a guaranteed winner for every competition.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's ridiculous to say, well, that depends on how many pixels there are on each picture, because there is an area that people generally play in. No one's going to play in the bottom left-hand corner, are they? Or the top right-hand left-hand corner. So you can roughly narrow it down on every single picture, a rough area, which is obviously what we try and do here, us in the community. We try and get to down the smallest possible areas possible to get into zone 1. But you get a rough idea where everybody's thinking the ball should be. And it's only when the judges really mess up bad, like last dream card, and all that's just blown out of the water. But generally, every time we do a stream, the comments that are coming up here are everybody saying they've either got closest card, runner-up, 2 pixels away, 3 pixels away, 100 quid credit back. It's full of it every single week. This was the first week that I've sat here and everyone else has sat here, and I didn't see one comment on there to say how well they've done on that competition. Not one. And that says it all for me. It's a shame because I think I can't remember who it was on the WhatsApp group, but they basically said, it might have been you, Pike. Someone said that if the judging had been okay, none of this probably would have come out and happened anyway. It was the fact that the judging was so bad and it would seem so way off, and then the winner's video came out and that didn't seem right, anyway. And then people started thinking, well, who would go there? Who would go? And that's how it all started. So I say, if the judging had been all right, and most of us had got at least half our credit back, and a few of the guys, it wouldn't have, mate. No one would have bothered.
You just
God. I hope.
Congratulations, hands up to you, heads up to you, and that's it. Wait
God,
for the next
get it right tomorrow. Honestly, I might have to get a bigger storage capacity on my phone.
Well, I've done my
if you think with this guy as well,
come on, man.
If you think as well with this guy, he could have gone in for midweek lifestyle, won them 2 before winning dream card.
And seriously, oh yeah, I had a really terrible year. My company was closed down. What?
Yeah, I didn't like none of that. I must admit, I didn't like
Get
none
out
of
of
that.
here.
But he said the same thing as well. Cam showed it on last night's thingy where he done the lottery win. He gave the same excuse, saying, "Oh, you can't believe how much this means to me after the year I've had." It was just the same. It's like it sounded scripted, like we said last night. It sounded scripted. Yeah. You said exactly the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
I guarantee everyone has thought about what they're going to say when they win, but nobody sticks to that script. It comes as a shock to everybody, and words are the most difficult things to come out during that time if you genuinely won. But there was too much which was off with this dude, man. Too much. Anyway, it's done now. It's done now. BOTB sticking to what they're saying. Obviously, they've looked into it. I'm tired of seeing this BD, whatever his name, Cayman guy.
Porsche Cayman.
Cayman.
It is frustrating. It is frustrating and really disappointing. And it, like you were saying, Paul, most of us feel like we've been mugged off.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Yeah,
from the word go, the judging process, from the word go, from the judging process, to how they came about with the coordinate, to the person that actually won it, and la-di-da and everything else that that came with it.
Would you say all the other competitions, if he hadn't have won them, right? If he won midweek tomorrow and then he won Dream Car on Tuesday, would you not all be saying the exact same thing, that it's fishy and stuff like that?
Yeah.
No, I don't think people will say it's something which is fishy, right? If it's just those two, that is just one. If it's just those two, that is just one in a period of a week. That's the first, isn't it?
Yeah,
but you got to ask the question: why did everybody?
Right?
Why did everybody start googling him?
He's a lucky guy. He's a lucky guy, But to be this consistent on winning competitions, right? One after the other, seeing that same smug face, one after the other, Nah, man.
But I think it would have been a different story if, when they surprise called him like Christian Dunn, if he said, "I can't believe it, I've only just won a competition a couple of weeks ago."
It'd be a whole different story.
It would be a whole different story. But because he hasn't won anything.
Lucky guy.
If you think
he would have been crucifying the bloke, would have all been jealous of him?
The thing is, if he didn't mention it, which he didn't mention, what happens if the guy just didn't want to tell you? Like he's trying to hide the fact that he's won all these other competitions just to.
No, man. No. But don't make the public. Don't make the public right. Don't make fake stories and make the public feel sorry for something that that hasn't happened. You've won 280,000. And you're there sobbing with your beady eyes saying that, oh, yeah, I've had a bad year. My company was closed. Yet you just won, and you can't afford a 30 grand BMW M5, and you just won 280,000. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I won the Bentley on the Tuesday, right? I went into Tesco's that night, and everyone was looking at me and going, "Oh, that's who won, that's who won." And someone said, "Oh, you're the one that won the Bentley, aren't you?" And I said, "No," I says, "it was the other geezer that works at Parker's." I just you get talked about around town and stuff like that, and you get people staring at you, pointing at you, talking behind your back and stuff. Some people can't handle it. They just want to do it for the competition. If they win, they win. But
the other thing that you were saying, Darren, when you won, obviously we only saw a snippet of your 45-minute time with him, so we don't know how much they snipped the conversation with WOY.
Yeah. But he could have told them in the background that he's won other competitions.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. They could have cut that off. So
for them publicising, they haven't got the rights probably to advertise other competitions. So they would have cut that. If he said, "Oh yeah, I won another competition, 285k," they can't put that in there because it's advertising other companies, which they probably wouldn't want to do.
Yeah.
Baksha, yeah. Is it Baxka? Yeah.
Bhaskar Patel.
My guy, yeah. I would say, wow, what a lucky week that I've had. I've won this just the other day, and then I'm winning this. Wow, you get me? But I ain't going to be telling you and making up some story of feel sorry for me because I have had a bad week or a bad year.
Yeah.
I've never won anything in my life, and come on, man. Please, man.
Let me tell you something. Okay, that would have been the option. Like, forget about this guy. As Bhaskar just said, okay, some people they prefer to keep it secret, like Darren. Some people don't. They want publicity. It completely depends on them. But you shouldn't be you shouldn't say the other thing, like opposite thing instead of that. If you don't want to mention it, don't say it. Like, I'm really happy, blah, 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 done. You shouldn't have to say, "Oh, I never won anything in my life." If you want to keep it secret, if you know what I mean. So it works out both ways, but what the guy did, that's wrong. He lied.
Yeah. I mean, on the video, you don't know what you're going to say.
Don't say it. You don't have to lie, but you don't say it. Don't mention it.
I mean, a couple of months later, after I won, someone said, "Oh, are you the guy that won the Bentley?" And I said, "Oh no," because at that point I was past it. I'd passed the 10-minute fame. You know, I'd got over the phase and all this sort of stuff. But around town, everyone was still buzzing.
No, I know, but there's a difference between that, Darren, because someone asked you.
Yeah.
Someone asked you. You didn't go to Tesco and say, "Oh my God, I never won anything in my life." Christian didn't ask him that. Did you ever win anything? Do you understand?
Someone asked me, "Oh, did you win? You're the one that won the Bentley." And I got.
If you prefer not to tell anyone, if you prefer keep it secret, then you say, "No, I didn't." Do you know what I mean? That makes sense.
Just said, "Oh, it was all fake news. It was fake," just to wind them all up.
I mean, just let me ask you guys a question then. What made people start Googling him? What made them do that?
They probably watch other competitions and seen his name pop up. Like I said, I've played 7 Days Performance, but I've never seen his name pop up. I was surprised because that he won $2,000.
Well, when we first came on here, or when the judging first came out, I was pissed off with the judging. Right, I didn't care who'd won. Honestly, I did not give it a flying toss who'd won. I was upset because I only had 19 quid credit and I was way off on zone 4. Right, that's what I was upset about. It was only later in the evening when my phone was dancing off a table, vibrating off a table with all this stuff coming up about this guy. I mean, I never would have bothered with it. But then when you start reading it and then discussing it, and then everybody's on about it, you got to think, well, hang on a minute, what's going on? Yeah, on the WhatsApp. Yeah. Every time I looked at my phone, there was like 500-600 messages on it.
On the WhatsApp, they nearly had his full address. It was that crazy.
I don't know how people find this stuff out. Honestly, I don't.
Yeah, he lives in Highbury Hill.
I mean, they were almost like posting the guy's phone number and all sorts. I don't know how people do it. There's some clever people. That's all I can say. Some clever lads.
Simple as he's won. You know, they're not gonna change it. Move on, sort of thing. You know.
Yeah, well, like Dean said earlier on, he's banned now.
At the end of the day,
that's what we got to think.
At the end of the day, you know, they've got nothing to do with all the other competitions that he has won already. You know, as far as they're concerned, he did the right thing, you know, on their part, and everything else checks out for them, you know, which is fine. Fair play to him. You know, look, it's done.
Do you think he would have
the judging that happened, right? Is one of the major things that actually triggered the whole conversation.
Definitely.
Yeah, salt in the wound.
Do you know what I mean?
In that area.
Yeah.
You think about it, if he won BOTB first and then won elite competitions, BOTB wouldn't be getting a backlash, it'd be elite competitions.
Look, Darren, you've won. You're a lucky guy. You're a lucky guy, and we can safely say that you're a lucky guy. But our reaction towards you and towards this Brandon dude, it's night and day.
It was a genuine reaction from you because you looked like you've just seen a ghost. Christian through him, his face was like smug. It just seemed scripted.
Almost like he was expecting it. Like he was expecting it. Oh,
yeah.
I was expecting you, Christian.
Yeah.
You know, why is it taking you so long? I've been expecting you.
Yeah, but wouldn't you say that as well?
We're waiting for 9 o'clock.
He would say
that fucking time.
Yeah, by the way, I've done your breakfast. I know you like your eggs. Sunny side up. You know. Like I say, I wouldn't have given a toss. But when it came out, you know, it was obviously he'd lied on the video. He'd won at least 7, 8. He won another one that night. You know, I like to think of myself as fairly intelligent, and I think, this definitely something ain't right with it. I don't know what ain't right with it, but something ain't right with it, and I just felt mugged off. So like I say, I'm used to losing. So's everybody else. I don't mind losing. It's all part of it. but I don't like being ripped off. It's only happened to me once before in my life, and I swore to myself I wouldn't let it happen again.
Yeah, but you know what we can do now? Now it's all over and the WOY is out of this competition. We've got to focus on us winning and be positive still. As I keep saying.
To be honest with you, I'll be glad when tomorrow, like after 12 o'clock tonight, because I'm going to focus on thinking I'm going to win.
Yeah, positivity.
Midweek.
Definitely.
And wait for the phone call like everybody else, and then on Thursday, on Friday, we can all get depressed again when we haven't won no credit or whatever, and carry on and forget
every week.
I'll celebrate when I've got my
confident every week. You know that
we all are.
It's going to land over there.
We're all convinced we've won it every time. Every time we submit the tickets, we all think we've won it.
We all wake up on Tuesday.
Well, except for Steve.
Really early.
I mean, obviously, Shan don't think like that because he never plays any tickets.
He's falling asleep.
He's falling asleep.
You watch it here. I'm still here, lads. Don't worry.
Guys, I'm off.
AJ, the band starts.
See you later, Steve. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, all the best for everybody, mate.
Thank you, Father Steve.
You too, Steve. Take care, buddy.
No problem, mate.
Cheers, Steve. Cheers, mate. Right, I'm going to powder my nose a sec.
No worries.
I'm going to make a cup of coffee.
AJ, the ban starts from the day that you win. I won on the 10th of December 2019, and I've just got my account back on the 10th of December 2020. It was about a day or two before that, actually. But
great.
Richie Savage, just because he's out of the competition, he doesn't mean the rest of his syndicates they can do it again and again. Not on here, obviously, because he's won best of the best now. Obviously, we know what he looks like, so he can't win anymore. So he can't win Dream or Lifestyle. So we know what he looks like now, and best of the best are not going to do that because they get even slated even more. Well, not they're slated, but there would be more bombardments towards them. So he's out of it now. Yeah, unless he got a really good plastic surgeon and puts a wig on and pretends to be Brenda this time. Yeah.
Luke asked a question saying, was it easy to take the cash? On the video, Christian was asking me what colour car and everything, and already in my head I was saying I'm not having the car. So it was fairly easy. I went for the highest price car because I knew if I ever won, I would want to win the top value car at that time, which was the Bentley, to take the cash alternative.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was just reading a question about Tupac. Lifestyle question to Tupac. It's 130 brake horsepower, buddy.
See, I used to play Lifestyle, but I never got no really enjoyment out of it. I had the excitement and the enjoyment out of finding out where the coordinate was to where the decision was, and it's a lot better.
Yeah, it's just a random thing, isn't it, on the Lifestyle?
I mean, you obviously get the same video ringing the winner for the Lifestyle and all that sort of stuff, but you don't random number generator. If you get like a raffle ticket number and they release like a raffle ticket number, you can turn around and go, oh, I was 20 off that week or 10 off that week or whatever. But this one they don't. So it's I mean, it's still good.
Yeah.
Wait. On the Lifestyle, don't like the runner-ups get like £20 or something, £20 credit?
I've not heard of any runner result.
Yeah.
I think
asking Darren, how many tickets did you play? You only one.
I played 60, but I built up a load of credit before that, and that's what I used.
Yeah.
No worries, Tupac. Anytime, buddy. Yeah. If I know the answer.
Yeah.
No.
No.
The day that I won, I was still getting emails.
Yeah, and you still get emails throughout the.
I'd already lined up on the Monday for that week of that picture, and then I won on the Tuesday. But I'd already done a couple of dots to try and fathom out where the ball would be. My account got banned on the Tuesday. I was still getting emails all the way throughout that week up until Sunday saying you've left your tickets behind. I'm like, I can't even access the account.
Yeah.
Joshua Bassine. Yeah, you can spec the car when you've won it. So I don't know if you were going on about the M2. So yeah, obviously you can go manual or you can do like paddle shift as well. So yeah, you can spec it however you want it.
You have to pay for the automatics, isn't it?
The
difference.
I think it's the manual that you have to pay for.
If it's just a base, but if it's just a basic car, so if it's a basic manual or basic paddle shift.
Yeah, so if the basic model is manual, then if you want to go for automatic, you have to pay for it.
No. I think for the M2, it's the other way around.
Oh no, not the M2. I'm talking about in general.
I don't think you have to pay more because it depends on people's driver's license. Because some people only have a license to drive automatics.
Yeah, I'm manual, so I can drive anything. So
yeah. So I think whichever preference, left or right, hand drive or automatic or manual, I think that it doesn't matter. It's just the car, effectively.
Yeah.
I was on about the M2 competition because the manual one is the more sought out after, and they're quite rare.
Yeah.
So as an option, you have to pay for it.
Ian, have you got your phone with you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want me to do, buddy?
No worries. Give me 2 seconds. Yes, guys, carry on. Sorry.
Oh, what did you want me to see if it comes manual or automatic?
No, I'm gonna show you something about the car. So let me.
Oh, what you WhatsApping me?
What's up to you? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just think about it. What you think, but
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've sent one to Darren as well. Don't mention it. So. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Gary, yes, I didn't meet William, but I spoke to him. Such a nice guy as well. Yeah, as we were saying, what's he called?
I didn't know that about the BMW.
Yeah. I think it can I don't know. I mean, yeah, probably automatic could be a free option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you exit full screen of this? I've just pressed a button by accident.
Yeah.
Just scroll down near the right corner. Usually there's a little kind of magnifying thing and it comes back out.
Yeah. Is that Gary Vinegar? Gary Vinegar. How's it going? After a long time. We missed you, bro.
Yeah, I've done it.
Gary Walker Crisps.
Yeah. I like him. He's only joins blah blah show. He never joins any BOTB shows. So it's a late night show going on. Yeah.
I was quite surprised that William didn't do come along with Christian for the guy that won that Audi RS6 and the 100 grand.
Yeah.
Because I know that he done obviously the 500th winner.
Yeah.
With the Lambo, but I was surprised that he didn't go along.
Gary Vinegar, yeah. How's it going, man? After a long time, bro. Quite busy nowadays, huh?
When I spoke to William during the day, it was about dinner time. I didn't even realize who I was actually speaking to.
Yeah.
It never dawned on me until afterwards that it was actually William. But to answer Luke's question, is Christian the same off camera? Yeah. Christian's epic. You know, he's a nice guy. You know, I was still in shock, but yeah, he's a proper good laugh, and
Yeah.
I mean, he was there for about 45 minutes. Obviously, they shortened it to do the video and everything, but
Yeah.
you can have a chat. Even on the video that I did for mine, they asked, did I want to strike up the Bentley? I went to strike it up, struck it up, but they never added that into the video. I don't know if the camera died or didn't catch it in time or something like that. But yeah, it was a beast.
Boss Gaming, I'm drinking apple juice from Scotland. Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll win that Mustang with that coordinate that I gave you.
We had a long conversation today about this Brandon guy and all that. But the thing is, the whole point of us
He's just lucky.
Saying he's just lucky, first of all. Secondly, I don't know what he did, lucky or fraud or whatever it is, but it's all up to him. BOTB is just a victim, man. Do you know what I mean? We shouldn't really blame BOTB for this, as I made a video earlier about them.
If for instance, if you won the Euros, 20 million, would you not enter competitions just for kicks and giggles, like going up Skeggy and putting
100%, man. If I win, even if I win spot price, for example, like for $5,000, I would buy 100 ticket on BOTB next day straight away. That's common sense. Yeah.
I obviously if I won the lottery, obviously I know that I've got the option of actually going and buying my car, but that sounds probably sad, but I would still play best of the best.
Yeah.
To still experience like that winning experience, and obviously meeting Christian again, but as a winner this time and stuff like that. It's just like everybody has their 15-minute of fame, so I would do it.
Oh, you've met Christian before?
Yeah, I met him last year.
Yeah,
I was literally just topping my car up with my last tenner that I had, because I can't remember if it was a Tuesday or Wednesday, but I would just literally use my last tenner to put in there. And I heard the car before I actually saw it, and it's just come in right behind me. And I got out of my car, put my petrol in, and then I realised that it was Christian. And I thought, do you want to swap, like jokingly?
Oh,
and he was just like laughing, and I said, is it right if I have a photo with you? And he went, yeah, it's fine. I was literally speaking to him so quickly and everything. It was like I had about 6 espressos. I was just like a kid a little kid in a sweet shop. I was just like, I just thought to myself, I didn't pay for the Lambo, and it was like, it's just like an outside experience. But he's a really nice guy, like Darren said.
Yeah,
I mean, down when Christian walked in and he burst into my workplace, he walked up to my boss thinking that was me. I was behind the counter on the right hand side, and I looked up, saw Christian, saw another guy with a camera, and then I saw a woman, which was the local newspaper. And I was like, no way. But they cut that, obviously, for swearing. Straight away, the shock just hit me. Everything, I mean, you always dream of winning or whatever, and you've always got like a tiny bit of a speech of whatever you would say if you ever won. That went straight out the window. I didn't know what to say. But yeah, I mean, you sit there and you think, I'm going to mention this, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say that. It's hopefully everyone else will get the same experience. But I mean, Christian's had that before. He woke up to a phone call Cam's had that from Christian. He woke up to Christian being on his phone, and he was thinking,
wash face.
Well, I've got 4 days off, so I know that I'm going to be in bed instead of waking up at 4:30 in the morning for work. So I've got 4 days, so hopefully I'll get that call on Friday. It'll be nice.
Oh man, the best ever feeling about BOTB is like that morning feeling, innit? We can't deny that, especially in the group. I mean, Darren is not that active recently in the group. I know he's busy, but Pike probably knows Dean is at work. Imagine what we do during the day, man.
That's all I do. I'm literally driving my bus, and it goes bing, bing, bing.
Guys, thank you so much for
the
guys. Amazing, thank you
Raj.
for that. Appreciate that. There you go. We need to get Pike more often for the expressions and all that. That's Lads, hope you're all well and staying safe. I know it's been a very strange week on this dream car competition result, but I guess it is what it is, and we needed to hear people's thought about this. That's it. That's why we are here, to make things more transparent, if you know what I mean. So, it's do you know what? Let me tell you something. Every business has got some kind of shady area and all that. Do you know what I mean? No one wants to be as transparent, but I think any business that I saw in my life, BOTB being a gambling, shall I say, not actually gambling, but whatever that is, that competition wise, they're the most transparent company I've seen so far. Like the way they show the judging, all the other ones that can't be over
to be transparent, possible. Which is something that I also hope from spot price, which they are in the process of improving. It's a work in progress. They are a new company that just started and la-di-da. But as far as BOTB, I think they're the most transparent out of all the other competitions.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
Online.
Yeah.
Abu, just to answer your question, I've still got my job. We, as I said from yesterday, obviously our depot is going to be closing from June. Obviously, we knew from another depot, so they knew before we actually did. But so the outcome is, obviously, we work at our depot till June, then we go to Bedderton depot. So that means I've got to get up even earlier now. So probably I won't be on like I usually am as long as I am. So I'll be going to bed at probably about 12 o'clock instead of just after. So, but cheers for the comment there, Abu.
Brilliant. Joshua said, Cam, can I ask how BOTB get all this cash in these cars? They don't own any cars, Joshua. They obviously it's a competition, and whatever revenue they get from it, there's going to be one winner, and then they pay for their dream car. So they don't actually own anything, or they don't have to stock the money to fund their prizes, because they give it away from the revenue, if you know what I mean. If it makes sense. Like Uber, how they operate things, like without owning a single taxi, they're the biggest taxi company in the world. You know what I mean? That's how kind of similar way it works. And once again, Suraj, my man, thank you so much for the lovely super chat. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much.
There's a comment from Luke saying about my surprise contact. I put my mum and my missus in the surprise contact area.
Yeah.
My missus never gave it away, not one sniff. Didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
I mean, she was down at the surprise in the background, stood with the actual the car dealership who owned the car at that point. She stood off camera, but I dropped her off at her house that morning because she stayed over at mine. Didn't even have a clue. Never gave anything away. She sat there and watched me the night before, lining up all of the lines and the tickets and everything for that competition that was running that week.
Yeah.
And then she was like, just sat there watching and waiting just to see if I was going to play any tickets and actually pay for any tickets.
Yeah.
And she was, the next day she told me that hopefully that I never did it, because she already knew 24 hours before that I'd already won.
Yeah.
But, they won't start doing the surprise contacts again until they can safely go and meet people.
Yeah.
But, I mean, in the WhatsApp group, they were saying they don't want them to meet and greet. They don't want to surprise them. They just want to know. And it's like, well, that's all about the experience. You know, you're at your comfort zone. You're in your place of work. You're in your comfort zone at home or whatever. And then all of a sudden, Christian's there, the car's there, and it's the most epic feeling, you know.
Yeah.
If it's all done how it is now, the surprise video and stuff like that, I don't think I would have been. I don't think it would have set in, but I don't think I would have been that much excited, if you get me.
Yeah.
More exciting in person. It's
100%.
That's what I want. I know obviously it's not going to happen quite yet, but I want to win. Don't get me wrong, but
You never know. You never know, mate.
I want to win where you can actually meet Christian and obviously not give him like a chicken wing. You want to give him the man hug. You want the whole
Trust me, it doesn't matter.
I got two of them.
I get same result.
That's what I called it. I called it the chicken wing.
Chicken wing. Quickly, Joshua, they paid me by bank transfer, same day. I got it same day. Andrew saying, keep up the great work, guys. I've only been playing a week, but your video are proving very useful. I'll be in touch should I be lucky. Best wishes for your entries too. Thank you so much, Andrew. Really appreciate that. Nice comment. Thank you so much. And obviously, we try our best.
Yeah. It's improved my playing since I've been following you, and obviously you've accepted me to come on your show as well, Cam. So much appreciated yet again.
Yeah. Another super chat from Suraj. You don't have to do another one, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, bro, for the super chat. Thank you so much. Saying sorry I haven't been that active on here, but I would love to get involved and help others to win the competition, but also busy driving buses like Dean.
Keep up the good work, buddy.
Keep up the good work, man. That's it.
Yeah.
Gary Bean Carrot, Bosch, you're stating the bleeding obvious. I don't know what's that.
That's Boss Gaming's comment on James. James saying point is it's better to risk your bets on BOTB than other gambling sites that may just be fixed. That's what he said. And Boss was saying, James, but it's gambling still. If you win on a gambling site, you can cash out. BOTB, you can't unless win the car or cash. Okay, so based on that, Gary said that. Okay.
Callum Richardson says the best bit about BOTB is the community. Well, it's thanks to people like, hello, Cam. Welcome to the BOTB show. These are the guys that make the community even bigger. And thanks to Cam that we've got this platform that we can share our ideas and our coordinates and put you in a better position.
Yeah.
And hopefully make you become a winner or even a runner-up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. So if it wasn't for Cam's videos, I probably wouldn't have even won. I was in the background. I never commented. But
you're like one of those 74 people that watching and only 4 of them commenting.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the background. I was watching every week, every time you did the videos and everything like that. And then I'd line up and I'd do my dots. It wasn't until the day of that I won that I actually commented. And then Cam realised that I was the person that won that day. But Cam's videos of where you're lining it all up. I don't know about others because I've not really researched who's out there that's actually doing BOTB videos. I know that I think previous winner Thomas Walters, I think he started it, but I've not looked at his.
He's also from our channel, one of the winners.
Yeah. So I mean, there is others out there, but I've always found that Cam's ones have all, it's all been good. The chat and everything's always there. It's always lined up with the rough area of where everyone thinks the ball is, and I won't be going anywhere.
Cam,
unless I win again, I'll take the year off.
Cam, how difficult is it, or what challenges have you faced in starting this channel?
Oh man, okay. Thank you if you ask me. I'm not giving that big lecture, by the way, but let me tell you very shortly. Let me tell you something. I have started with honesty. If you go ahead and watch my first few videos, not first few, maybe first 20 videos. Guys, I wasn't close. Guys, I wasn't close. Guys, I wasn't close. Okay, I played last week. I wasn't close. You know what I mean? I've also all the time I've shared my actual page like I always do. I play in front of you guys, and that's what made people like criticize a lot, man. There was a time I feel like, you know what, man, I'm giving up. Trust me, don't get me wrong. I was thinking probably I'm just the Asian guy. People don't like me or something. That's what those kind of thoughts came to my mind, and lot of things. That time, if you even watch those videos, I wasn't. It's not about my English. It's about I'm not used to talking. You know, you don't know what to say when you first join and do you know what, I'll do this and do that, and not in a professional way, but I still kept making video, kept them going still, and only few of the people that kept me going, to be honest. They've been appreciating it all the time from the very beginning, and till now. Even, and another question that used to I never had answer for that: did you ever win? Did you ever win? Did you ever win? Why are you making this video if you never won?
You have, Cam.
Yeah, but before then,
Before that, so those are the challenge. And even now, you know, I don't want to mention any names, but you know, people might just start their channel with, "Oh, I've been runner up, I've lost count," and all that kind of crap. Do you know what I mean? Reason for that. Another reason I showed you that target yesterday, and I was gonna say, but I didn't say in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so if I can do that, if I can make Steve and Darren and everyone believe that I was the winner, how easy it is to put a page on the bloody paint page and show everyone I was a runner-up. I'm just saying, in general, if someone wanted to do something, they can do it. I'm not saying someone doing it, but if someone wants to do it, they can do it. But I've always been honest. I've always showed my actual coordinates. I've always showed what I did and what I'm doing, and I do my coordinates live in here. With
the thing is, with
now one thing. There is some ups and downs in making videos. Maybe my professionalism went slightly higher, but my gameplay went slightly lower because I don't know if I say, but like I said, I try to be honest as possible. I kind of gave up, if you know what I mean. Not gave up, but you know, gave up on spending hours and hours in this, if you know what I mean. When Darren used to watch my video before he won, you probably noticed I used to spend a lot of time and used to talk about a lot about the picture. Now I kind of know where that's going to be. Obviously, I'm going to be off slightly, up and down and this and that, but don't spend that much time. But use our audience to do that job, and that works out quite good, actually. So you'll never see me actually drawing lines a lot on the pictures, what you know I used to do before. Now I just take coordinates from people, and then that's what actually makes it even better than that. But before, I used to go with my thinking, where I think it should be, and drawing a loads of lines and spending a lot of time on this. But I kind of don't do that anymore, and I do everything in front of you. So now it's more about getting a better result, not just a win, because only going to be one winner. So you can't really suggest a winning coordinate to anyone. You can't do it. It's impossible. Otherwise, I would have won a long time ago. Now the main target is to building up a community here, helping each other, and you know, showing other people's places. Even though I always tell them not to submit their actual coordinates. Do you know what I mean? That's the reason. That's what I'm doing. Building up a community, helping each other. Now look, it matters. Whatever Cam says today, somehow it matters at least 1%. It does matter, doesn't it? That's why I made that video, because I was a bit carried away. 1 second, sorry, Pike. I was a bit carried away with a random incident, and I've lost my cool, and I was a bit angry, and it was overall. Then I thought, what the hell am I doing? Do you know what I mean? I can't just be act like someone that who started playing BOTB 2 days ago. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying, I'm not judging anybody, but what I'm trying to say, I have to stay calm in here and find out the whole point of this is actually, do we actually need to blame BOTB? Should we actually blame BOTB? No. If that guy is a fucking asshole, it's his fault. It's not BOTB's fault. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I made that video today. Yes, Pike, sorry, I just had to stop you there.
No, it's fine, mate. It's fine. I was going to say, obviously, I met you through Stig's channel.
Yeah.
How do you deal with your competition?
My competition?
Yeah.
Competitors in YouTube, did you mean?
Yeah. Others who do something similar to what you do.
Okay, I don't want to sound very arrogant in here, but I'm the one who started making these videos. One day other people might go over, like go past me in subscriber count or view count or whatever they can. One day, and I hope they do. But I don't consider anyone my competitor.
Rival. Yeah.
Any rivalry. There's no rivalry here. I've done video with probably notice. I don't know if you know that Steve. Sorry, not Stig. Pike. I've made the live stream with Stig. I made video with Thomas Walters when he won, and I congratulated him.
When you made the live stream with Stig, that's when I knew about your channel.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, that was the plan. That was the plan to carry on doing it, and I offered him Stig quite a few times, brother. Do you wanna join? Do you wanna join? And I felt like he kind of ignored. I don't want to say ignoring. I probably don't want to sound rude, but he said he got problem or you're busy and this and that. So I tried few weeks and then he didn't join. And then obviously I carried on my thing. He carried on his thing. Then he tried to. He told me, shall I join? And then I said, you know what, I'm a bit busy as well. Do you know what I mean? So we carried on with our own pathway. So there's no rivalry in here. There is no things. We're all brothers end of the day. So, you know, I don't consider anyone my competitors and everything, but we all do things. We're good at what we do, but we do things differently. Like my things, you guys probably know, is different. But one more thing, there could be 1 million people making BOTB videos. No one's going to check out without watching Cam's video. I can guarantee you that. At least they're going to come and watch it once. Even though they don't like my face, they have to watch my video at least once. That's what I have that faith and believe in myself. Right.
It might be our faces they don't like.
Some comments. Was that Paul? Sorry,
I said it might be our faces they don't like.
No, it might be my face, man. I'm not that pretty as you, so yeah. Gary Bean Carrot saying one day Cam will have 50k subscribers. Thank you so much, my brother. Definitely. Thank you so much. And he's also asking a question to Darren. So Darren, did you find your weeks a bit more boring when you blocked from playing BOTB?
That was the worst. For a year of not being able to play, it was not because of trying to win. It was the competition of who's the closest or how far away did I get, or even if they kept my account open within that year, and I was able to submit coordinates that meant nothing, just to see how far I was away from the actual coordinate. That would have been epic. But obviously BOTB, they ban you for whatever reasons, obviously to keep it legit. But yeah, that was a killer. I think Cam noticed as well that within that year that I'd won, I slightly moved away. Because obviously I bought a house instead of taking the car. I started to move into the house. I started to do the house up. Still looked like a building site at the minute. But yeah, I mean, within that year, it was summertime. I was still watching when I could actually jump on. But it wasn't as much fun because Cam's doing all the videos of lining everything up. I had jumped on a couple of times and I've said to Cam, look, I can't even see the picture. So to me, I'm sat watching, I'm liking, subscribing and all that sort of stuff. But to me, I can't physically do it. So it was, the boredom was stupid. And it would have been even better that if I had my account during the summer when lockdown and everything happened, because it would have given me something better to do.
Paul, I've sent you the card that I was configuring earlier. So on your WhatsApp, do you want to check it?
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. Okay.
How come we never got that?
I'd send you two.
No.
I've sent you two. Check your WhatsApp. And Darren and
I've got this smoke face on here. That's what.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. I got the WhatsApp.
Yeah, I got that as well.
Okay, brilliant. No worries.
Yeah.
Message received and understood.
Yeah. And Red Pin saying, "Cam, mate, don't be silly. You turn on the stream just to hear your verbals." I'm listening to you guys. Slow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me tell you something. A bit of a backstory. I actually get quite emotional on those kind of things. You know, when I first came to UK, My biggest, all right, before I start that, actually, my biggest fear of opening up a channel, it wasn't just the camera shyness, it's about speaking in English. I know everything. Obviously, like whenever I study, it was an English medium school, but we don't talk in English. We study English. If you tell me to write something, I'll be perfect. Do you understand? But I can't process the words so quickly because I have to think of something in Bengali, then I have to translate them in English, then I have to say it. If you know what I mean. So when I first came in UK, I go into a bus. There's that time there was I was in London and go into a bus. There was a bus number 25 or something, goes from Ilford to Tottenham train station. And that time I saw a guy was begging, basically, could you, by the name of Jesus, can you give me this, give me that, like, some money and all that. And I was thinking, I wish I could speak English like at that time. I used to get scared if someone come to me and ask me a question. Oh shit, I can explain, I can talk, but I wouldn't understand what he just said. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So that was the thing. But even though I'm still learning, and I know a lot of you probably make fun of my accent and pronunciation and all that, but I'm not quite there. But I'm trying to get there.
It's the English slang, though, isn't it? Like quid, pound, and
yeah.
That's that English. The English language is actually one of the hardest languages to learn.
Yeah.
Chinese people and all that sort of stuff, they find it really difficult to learn English and everything.
Yeah. Okay, right. And another thing. Alan was saying you're a legend. Coming great, talking about cars that you see like us all been down and pub together, love between friends. Thank you so much for your comment. Judges saying, Cam, I'm sure the majority of us appreciate you. The guy helps in coordinate and your honesty. The channel has a lot of genuine followers. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Sami saying, yeah, Cam is the OG when it comes to these videos. Thank you, bro. Okay, Cam, when he gets started, 99%. I didn't actually get that. Okay, remind me of Crime Watch. All right, these are probably quite old comments. Sorry if I missed it. If you take the cash alternative, do you still get the 50k? Yes, of course, yeah. If you play BOTB and win a car plus 50k, then you only get the cash, the reduced price for the car, because obviously you're going for the cash alternative, but you also get that 50k. And then if you take the box of 20k, you also get that. Only thing we lose out the insurance and the fuel thing. If you don't go for the car, but otherwise it's a good deal, obviously. There you go. Abu will start taking a piss now. Abu saying, "Can you give us a pharmaceutical thing?" With the rocket.
I thought he'd be too busy with Lily.
Oh, me like that pharmaceutical, like bread. This guy, man.
Gary Bean saying cheerio. See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck, Gary.
Yeah.
Good luck to everyone, actually. How many minutes is left? Like, what, 6 minutes left?
7 minutes to go. Yeah, 6
Is it? Oh my, it went quick today, man. I thought it's like 10 o'clock or something, 9:30 or something.
Yeah, nearly 3 hours we've been on.
Oh my days. But we had fun. We had fun today discussing.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Gosh, we've been playing for years. We've been playing for years, but Dean, fingers crossed. This one is yours, mate.
Yeah.
I'm not fussed. It's my time when it's my time. As I've said, I don't mind you guys winning before me. When my time comes, it will come. So,
what about me?
I hope he never wins in his life.
You've won already. And you're
say I would prefer you winning, Darren, after us.
Yeah.
I would prefer that.
Let us win first, and you can win after us.
Yeah. Red Peanut saying, speaking about YouTube success, I actually prefer the smaller groups where we can actually have our comments read. Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for bringing this up, Red Peanuts. Thank you so much. Yeah. Trust me, I am. I follow a lot of YouTube YouTubers who do live streaming about something else, like tutorial about how to, like, I'm quite into photography, by the way, so they do live streaming and all that. Bruv, you feel like a king of the world if they ever read your comments. They only read super chats, and who pays more than $50? You know, the Americans made them more than $50 whoever pays. Those are the comments they read, and that's it. So basically I can't afford to talk to them. What the hell is this?
There's a comment, I can't pronounce it. LK or
Okay. Saying, Darren, would you? Okay, yeah, go ahead. You can read it.
In the position that I was in, I was taking the cash because I had family courts and Crown Court proceedings and all that sort of stuff for false allegations. But if I was in like a much more secure position, like had my own house, mortgage, all that sort of stuff, I probably would have taken the car. But I needed effectively a cash boost to do everything that I wanted to do, set myself up in life, which was buy the house, have money left over. My original plan. I can't even remember whether I said it on the actual the video for BOTB, but I did say it on the newspaper one, which was the video. I was going to take my mum to Graceland because she's always wanted to go there. That's not happened, but it will do eventually. But yeah, I mean, cash alternative, I did dupe myself in a way because you lose about 30 grand, and then obviously Cam mentioned you lose the fuel for the year, you lose the service, you lose the money for the like towards the insurance and everything like that. But having that amount of money just transferred into your account the next day, it just mind blown. You know, I mean, these guys do it every week to just a random person, you know, male, female, or whatever, different country as well. I mean, just to have that dropped on me, I woke up Tuesday night. I went to sleep after I knew that I'd won and the video was out and everything. I woke up on the Wednesday morning at about 3-4 o'clock in the morning thinking it was all a dream. I went onto BOTB's website and I kept watching the video just to try and get it to sink in that I'd actually won.
You know, obviously when you won, Darren, did they give you the option if you wanted to be in the paper and be publicised or not?
I think that's part of the T's and C's. You know, that's how they get their publicity. That's how they bring new customers in and all. I mean, the amount of people that messaged me and tried adding me on Facebook, even to this day, that are from like Gainsborough area. It was stupid. You know, they were saying, "Oh, I played this." Like I said, I went into Tesco's. I bought a Christmas jumper. That was the first thing I bought. Went up to the checkouts, and there was a guy stood there, and he noticed me, and he says, "Oh, you're the one that won BOTB, and aren't you?" And I said, "Yeah." And he says, "Can I shake your hand? I've been playing it for 15 years, and I've never won." And I was like, bloody hell, you know, I didn't think people knew about it, but I know that on my Facebook account, I saw all my friends, they were sharing, you know, when you do your tickets, you can share to say, "Oh, I'm going to be the winner this week," and all this sort of stuff. The amount of people that was on my Facebook that was sharing their tickets and stuff, you know, BOTB, they do make new customers off the back of winners within that area. It would have boosted their profile in that way.
Yeah, exactly.
And so be it. You know, if someone from the same area wins, then crack on. You know, it's a great company. I said that on the video, and I'll always hold them to high respect.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully that's answered Joshua Bashin's question, because he said, if you win, can you keep it private? Obviously, it's the whole point of the competition. You can't not be on TV, and that's obviously the press and whatnot. So that's why I thought I'd ask, because obviously you've won. So
I mean,
question for him.
Yeah, if you look at the video, they literally burst into my workplace. I had no option to say, well, you know, I don't want to be on camera or anything like that. I mean, how would they do it if someone said that they don't want to be publicized? How would they do the video for the winner of that week? You know, they just couldn't, could they? You know, everyone would be disheartened because they'd want to know what car they won, what was their reaction. You know, I mean, I
is it real? It proves it's real, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I rang my mum because I'm close to my mum. I rang my mum on the video, you know, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm ringing my mum and she's like, "What you want?" sort of thing, because she's half asleep. And I tell her that I've won a Bentley. I mean, she had a heart attack 7 years ago. No, 2013. Yeah, so nearly 8 years. And she even said afterwards, when I spoke to her after, that she thought that she was having another one because she couldn't understand it herself, like that I'd won. But
she's having heart palpitations, obviously.
You are sorry.
Yeah, she's probably having heart palpitations. Like obviously, like the adrenaline's pumping for you because So
I mean, I thought that the BOTB would ring my mum, but you know, they probably think he lives with his missus. You know, we'll ring his missus because his missus will know where he is and stuff like that, and his mum might not know where he is every minute of the day, sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, my missus didn't even tell my mum, and they both was the surprise contact. You know, so it is the best feeling to get this. Not rubbing it in, guys, but it is the best feeling to get the surprise face to face, because over a video call you would be gobsmacked, but then I was sat there thinking myself during lockdown and everything, I would have not wanted to possibly play to be able to get the video call. I would have maybe waited until they started to surprise people again. But either way, a win's a win. You know, either way, week after week after week, people still play. The excitement on a Tuesday, that first week when I got my account back, I was like 4 dots off. It was the excitement on that Tuesday was the buzz and everything about, oh, am I going to get the call this day? Or, you know, you can't get over that. You know, everyone gets the same feeling.
Yeah.
Right, the new picture's out.
Yeah.
Oh, is it time now?
Fast Family. Yeah, it's not a bad picture actually. I've just played it. I went 11.90.866.
Is that midweek?
Yeah.
Can you share the picture?
It's literally the same game as the Dream Car. It's the same green and red and white team from the Dream.
11.90.
I went 11.90.866 as my first guess. Just up from his hand. But
what are you playing for?
Transit.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. No, I didn't mean that. I wasn't like
Mr. Predictable.
I thought you go for. I thought because obviously you like your Ford. I thought you go for a Mustang as well.
Yeah, but I need something bigger to put my kit in, don't I?
Yeah.
I'll play for my toy on Dream Car with the big cash alternative.
Let's have a look at this photo then. It's just up. It's
all right. It's all right. It's just up from his fist in the air, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yes, not bad. It's a new picture, guys. Sorry, I'm a bit late, but there you go. We promised to reveal the new picture in this live stream, so there you go.
The AK submit this coordinate already, Cam.
All right. We'll leave that for Friday. Looking at these guys, it looks like it's quite high.
Yeah, but it's the one on the right that throws that off. That's why I think it's just up from his fist line. But that's the first look at it. Within seconds, I just whack that in there.
What about here?
It's not his fist, his hand.
I'm like 200 pixels away from 300 pixels away from Paul.
Who do you reckon is getting the ball here? The green or the red?
Red.
Yeah. Because obviously the green player is backing into the red player.
Okay, by the way,
trying to put the red player off.
The guy in green is going to get it because the ball is not that side of his hand. It's at the front. It's in the front.
Yeah, but he's backing into the red and white player trying to thingy. I reckon the red player might get that.
Cam,
it's over him.
Where you've done your dot, I don't think it's there. I literally think it's above his hand.
That's like
the hand of the green player, his eyes.
I've literally got my coordinate. I haven't put it yet.
Maradona, that's a Maradona hand of God there.
What about here?
The ball is there.
Cam, just put mine in there and you'll see where I mean. 1190, 866.
You're not far away from me.
866.
866, yeah.
See, I've gone 1,867.
How can it be there, Paul? Come on, bro. Wear your glasses.
Right.
The green eyes.
You're right. Now you look at the green eyes. You put the lines up there. Even AK looks agrees with me. Look, second look, all makes sense.
Yeah, I'm saying the same. My coordinate is 1169, 712.
There you go. Look.
That doesn't make sense from this guy, though.
He's looking directly up.
Put mine up to see what mine's like, Cam, please. It's 1,867.
It's around that.
This one makes more sense to me, but I don't know. Does that mean we're gonna have a spread this week?
See, boss. All these people can't be wrong. Look, Paul is right. Watch it. Be there. There you go. See, gut instinct.
He's just a loyal follower because he's got boss gaming, and obviously you've got the boss's mug, haven't you?
The second one that
he's one of your employees.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
The second one that I looked at was 1112 719.
See, I'm liking this when Darren gets close.
No chance.
Look,
I'm in zone 5, mate.
I'm in the 1200s.
What the?
In the 1200s. I can't see.
Are you sure that's apple juice in that glass?
Someone give me some rat poison, man.
Well, this would be an interesting first stream, Cam.
Let me have a look. I can't look, mainly because I can't see the ball coming to the guy when his arm is right in front of right in front of the ball. If the red guy is the one who's most probably going to get the ball, my coordinate is more looking around the 1200s. I haven't gotten a perfect position yet, but like
so that's how the judges play then, isn't it?
I'm looking at 1250, 1259.22.
1259.22.
The green guy's looking directly up and the ball's dropping down and the red guy's going to get it.
Nope.
Yeah, because I think it's going over the green player and he's just backing into the red and white player to put him off.
Yeah.
And that's why he's got his shot.
But the guy in the green player had the ball. Look, he's getting ready like this. Oh yes, I'm gonna get it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's off balance.
No, he's lost his balance. He's lost his balance. Definitely lost his balance.
Could you try another one for me, Cam? Could you do 10-6-1-8-6-7?
That makes more sense. 10-6-1.
Yeah, 10-6-1-8-6-7.
Darren and Paul.
Right,
and
guys,
Tyke.
I've got to leave you, mate.
You got work tomorrow?
I've got a few bits I've got to sort out first. Sort out my packed lunch and that.
Well, good luck for tomorrow, mate.
Yeah, good luck to you all. Yeah,
Good
let's
luck.
hope
All good luck. Thank you so
Well,
much for joining.
let's hope it's good judging. That's all I want. Good judging.
Yeah.
I'm not
More
expecting good
judging.
judging on this picture, by the way.
Yeah, as I always say to all of us guys, prepare for the worst, prepare for the worst,
yeah.
and hope for the best.
You know, like I
Catch
say,
you
I'm
tomorrow.
always confident every week. I'm always confident every
Tomorrow,
week.
Paul. Take care, buddy.
Cheers.
It's all up to the judges.
Yeah.
The green guy is looking directly up. It's just above his hand. It's got to be.
Yeah.
I mean, the cross on the left, the far left, that's quite low. I understand that, but if you line that up with the red guy, he's not over there. He's further high. He's higher.
Okay, 1 second. Let me get the full res. Let me see. There's no way it's gonna be there, man. What the hell? How? No chance.
It's dropping down. It's
Yeah, because if you look at the red and white plays, he's looking deep.
Paul and Darren might even be in zone 5, but Pike, you're outside the target.
Dude.
It's because it's not Apple
Look at
juice in
his arm is right in front of his face. How are you gonna hit a ball with your arm right in front of your face?
he's not over there.
The ball is this side. Look, if he's doing that, yeah, the ball is here in front.
Yeah, but even if you were to look at it at an angle, or a 3D angle,
Higher. If you go slightly higher.
Okay, yeah, it might be slightly higher, even there, about there.
No, that's high, Cam. That is high.
What do you mean, lower?
No. The magnifying glass, act that as if that's the ball. I would say it's in line. Keep going up. Keep going around there. There, yeah.
Okay, I would say slightly lower and here maybe.
No, the green guy's eyes don't line up with it.
That's where he's looking.
No.
he's looking straight up.
If the ball's there,
look, the green player,
player's going to get handball.
The green player is looking straight up.
The ball is in front of like that side of his hand. That's what I'm trying to say. Ball is coming. It's not coming to his hand. It's coming to his head.
But if you zoom into the red and white players, his eyes are looking obviously where the green players left were.
Okay, does that mean I got a very good chance of winning this one?
He's looking just over his hand. That's what I think. If you zoom into that red and white player's eyes, he's looking just over his hand to where he's not.
Yeah,
but here
over his hand.
No, right
higher.
Okay, yeah, I think the only confusion here is the hand. Forget about the hand. Think it's not there because the ball is not straight, like parallel with the hand. It's towards the camera. It's more close to the camera.
You see that yellow blur next to his hand?
Yeah, that.
Up, probably.
Oh, what you mean? Like the numbers on the back of that bit.
Yeah, keep going slightly, but a bit more. It's still around there. Literally around there.
I've gone up a tad, then right.
Let's zoom out a little bit. 1 second. That's confusing. Okay. Oh, okay. Now probably would make a bit more sense, but wow.
Yeah, because as I say, if you look into that red and white player's eyes, he's looking just over his knuckles on the green player.
Yeah, over his knuckles. Look, the area I'm looking at is round where that corner of that fence, just when it meets the stadium chairs.
Yeah, it's literally that chair
Round
above his
there.
hand. Yeah.
A little bit to the right. A little bit to the right. More to the right. More. Right. Round there.
He's not
Round
looking
that
through
area.
it.
Look at his eyes. The one in the green. He's looking straight up. Look at the guy in the red. He's looking straight up above his knuckles.
He's not looking straight up.
It's in that seat, that last seat. It's in that area.
To know, man. Okay, right. Gary's saying try that. Okay, let's see what Gary said, which is 12:45, and then 8:14.
Which is what I was saying in the 1200 areas.
I like the height, Gary, but I don't think it's gonna be that much to the right.
I don't think the green eyes would line up.
Cheers, Clinton Ridley. Agreed, Dean. It's over his hand, not left of it. Look at the guy in red and white eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, try 1017 783.
1017.
Yeah, just try it.
783. Oh my days, that's high. That's a...
1017 783.
Okay, so it's even on top of the chair.
It's around them three. I can feel it in my waters, lads.
I said that last time about the competition on Tuesday, and it bloody didn't come. I had 22:04, but then I had like 4:67. So, but for some reason it said my closest was 21:89, 4:89. So I don't know how that worked.
Look, if we're getting these kind of coordinates, this is not an easy picture.
You know what I said about the 2-finger rule? That doesn't apply to this picture.
Definitely not.
I can see it working though.
Probably about three or four on this one, wasn't it? Surely it must be about 3 or 4 fingers.
I don't know. I've got 2 fingers and it's still around that chair. You know, the 3 in the middle.
Two thumbs.
Or something else. Put it on, sit on it.
You see the 3 in the middle on that chair? It works out about that with the 2-finger rule.
Yeah.
Well, you know if it's the right spot is when it starts to get a bit moist. So
see that thick post in the middle? It will be to the right of the middle of that. Okay. Everyone went over 1200. What the hell is going on in here? Let me see.
Green guy, his head would be more back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his eyes are looking straight up. And they're looking straight up. If you were to draw the lines, they're looking straight up above, in front of his thumb.
Okay. Looks like the cluster is going to be on that middle thing, the pole. I know you guys watch football, but I play FIFA, man. I know a little bit about it.
Just try not to overthink it.
I'm sticking with that seat.
But this is the initial, 20 seconds of looking at the picture. And then just coming out with a quick judgment of what you think is happening and where you think the ball is actually coming at.
Yeah.
Cam, zoom out and place that ball where it is on that pole and see whether their head actions See, that doesn't line up with the green guy. He is on that seat. If you bring it across, he's got a natural position of his head that ball, which it would be that size compared to those players, if you drop it down just a touch and put it on that seat, it's there. It's there. Honest to God, it's there.
Yeah. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense to me, but I think it's a bit more to the left. But yeah.
I'm going to play that seat, me, around that.
A bit more to the left.
No, literally, that square on that seat where those 3 dots are in like a triangle formation. It's
in the middle.
Yeah, it is around.
What 3 dots are you seeing here, Darren?
You see the
3 dots here. Look.
Yeah, them 3 that looks like a triangle formation. 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top. Just at the top of that seat, there's two crosses in the middle of the seat. It's around that.
Anderson just saying.
Yes, Jazz and Luke. I got the money the next day at 4 o'clock. Sorry, Jazzy. Even Alan's saying top right hand corner of that seat, which is roughly about where I am.
He went to the Apollo's for like that.
Well, I'm seeing a lot of 1200s here.
Yeah.
See, the green guy's head position isn't a natural position for him to be up near that pole. The natural position for his eyes would be towards that seat. Same as the red. The red guy's eyes line up towards that seat, but they do line up to the pole. It's just the green guy's not looking that way.
I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing on the iPad. On the iPad, it's something, something else.
See, where you've got that now, to me, that's gone over the green guy's eye line. He wouldn't be able to see that.
Well, if you look at if you were to zoom into his eyes, if you were to look at his eyes, he's looking straight. He's looking up.
But the ball's coming in towards him. So
yeah,
it's
coming towards him.
It's dropping down.
And the lining is. Sorry to argue with the expert here, who's actually won, but
no. Hey, there's been weeks where I've been way off. You know what I mean? But to me, that's a natural position where that seat is for lining up both players.
I reckon somewhere around that, that part of the poles, but somewhere around there, where I'm looking at. Oh, from what I can see from here.
Would that not be over here, the green player's eye line, though, with his head not being that far back? If his head was more tilted and he'd be looking further up, that I would agree. But
yeah, but he's off balance a bit and he's leaning backwards, which suggests that he's looking over his arm, because you're not going to be. If you're trying to hit the ball or catch the ball, you're not going to be having the arm right in front of your face, even if it was at an angle.
Mm-hmm. So if you're lying,
I reckon the one in the red and white is the one who's most probably going to get the ball, but it's now just judging the distance from the guy in the red and white. But I don't think the green guy is going to get the ball. He's off balance. He's got his arms out. He's not going to get the ball. The most likely person to get the ball here is the one in the red and white.
I don't know, guys. I think my code name makes perfect sense, which is 938945.
That's a tad low though, Cam. Same area, I get that, but to me it's low. Judges won't go that low when he's got his hands in the air. They'll expect it to be higher. I would say anyway.
Yeah.
This one is not a simple one. There's a lot more thought that needs to come into this.
Is that how Dean sleeps when he drives his bus, keeping his eye open?
I just lean back and I have one eye open, and people think I'm sleeping.
No, he's got one eye open looking at his phone then he's trying to see whether Christian's ringing him.
No, I just had a PM message from Gary, who's just showing me a picture in HD, saying that the green player is literally looking straight up.
But they never see that on the judges, though, do they? They don't see the high res and they don't zoom in.
Well,
no, but apparently the picture that they've got, Cam, you were saying the picture that they've got on the website is a full resolution picture. I mean, all it takes is for you to actually zoom in. Cam, can you do me a favor?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you zoom in into the guy's the green guy's eyes and see where he's looking?
He's looking at my coordinate.
Zoom your screen in, like a bit further.
Look at that. Look at that. He's looking up. He's looking just over his thumb.
No, he's not. Look, he's looking here.
No, he's looking towards my coordinates, guys.
Okay. It's between this.
Come on.
Yeah, there.
No, Hasan, I'm not sleeping. I'm not asleep, buddy. I was just looking at my phone whilst listening.
Zoom in on his right eye, which is your left.
He's right. As you look at it, he's right eye. Yeah.
Yeah. His right eye. The other right.
That's not straight up. That's definitely not straight up.
No,
more wide.
As you look at the picture, he's the right eye. So the other side, Cam.
No.
Is it? It looks like he is literally looking straight up.
Even that looks a bit too steep for me.
Okay. Then look at the guy in red.
Yeah, look at the pupil there. If you go straight
look
up.
at the guy in red. Where is he looking?
Yeah.
Guy in red. Look.
Yeah, guy in red. Look
He's
at his
looking,
eye.
Yeah, he's not looking towards Cam's.
Do you get it?
Yeah, he's looking here.
And obviously he's squinting a bit as well, because obviously he's anticipating like the probably imminent headering of it. Because you can see he's holding his breath.
Yeah, right. Between mine and this coordinate here. So let me just put a coordinate.
He's holding his breath, so the ball must be pretty close to them. I mean, we can't judge the trajectory of the ball and how fast the ball is coming towards them.
Yeah.
But,
oh. Welcome back, Royston. Enjoy your film.
Yeah.
There you go. That is the winning coordinate, ladies and gentlemen. Even though there's no ladies here, only gentlemen. 95980 is the winning coordinate.
See, I'd say the middle one of all three of them, which is my coordinate.
Okay, so we're not very far off going for a playoff then. I will turn my beast mode on, and Darren, you'll have no chance, mate. I spend my time on it.
I reckon it's in the middle of that seat, or it's nearer to that where that post is, where that little cluster is.
Yeah. Problem is, middle of that seat doesn't from the guy in green. It makes sense from the guy in red.
Yeah, the guy in red for the cluster on the post makes sense, but the green guy, his eyes aren't directly straight up.
Guys, are you seeing the same picture that we're seeing here?
My heart is in that seat. Literally,
It's in that seat.
Yeah, that is.
It's probably right of middle, give or take.
It may be slightly bit higher. It could be between the seat and the post.
Or even between it, you can see where that little gap is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it could be around those the top right hand side of that seat.
Yeah.
It's not any lower, and it's me personally. It's not anywhere near that post on the right hand side.
Well, just go with your gut, guys, as we always say. But then just work around it.
It's only midweek. It's not dream car.
Yeah, it's only the first day, isn't it?
There's a whole week to analyze.
Exactly.
There you go, Andrew. Andrew submitted his code, which is 708.
What?
And then 637.
708. What?
I think he's having some apple juice like you are.
Yeah, with a little bit of wacky backy added to that.
Make me old reefer.
I'll be, I like to see Royston's code in it. He's quite good at this. He's sometimes
Anderson's quite good as well.
Anderson, Ortega, yes.
Yeah.
And Royston Henderson's quite good at it as well. He came very close, like 1-2 pixels away with playing just 1 or 2 tickets without drawing any lines. So
you see the one that's at the top of the seat. Just line it up with the lines of that, if possible, please.
What here?
No, you see the cross at the top of the seat.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Off the eye lines.
It still makes sense from the guy in red, but it doesn't make sense from him.
I'll be back in a minute, guys. I just need to get myself a drink. I've got a bit of a dry throat.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
It's there. It's there.
Yeah. What's that code in it?
Don't be copying.
Yeah. There you go. Got it.
What is it? Let me write it down.
I'm not showing you.
Hey, sportsmanship.
All right, that's 10-18-7-8-2.
10-18-7.
Do you think it's going to be that, the average is going to be that high, though? Because some of the judges going to go where I went, the first quarter. Some of them are going to go straight up, these and that.
It can't be near his hand because that would be classed as handball. Literally a split second later, that would be touching his hand.
Yeah.
Do Royston's.
There you go. Royston is back. Okay, so his coordinate is 1071 821.
Right near me.
I told you he's a legend, bro. He's good. Yeah. I would go slightly more to the left, but he got exact same line from the red guy, like you, with you.
Yeah. Anywhere near that post on the right hand side, that guy in green would not see the ball. I can't see it. His head action isn't that far back.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't know, man. Do you think it's the week to give it a miss or
no?
Take a chance.
Probably do like 5 tickets or so, 5 or 10 tickets, but don't go mad if you're not confident on it. But
no, I mean BOTB's if they see a drop in ticket price, like ticket sales, should I say, then the deals that they're doing, they'll just stop them because they'll try and regain profit or however it works. I don't know. Like Dream Car, they'll take the 50k off.
Yeah.
and that's a good sweetener.
I still think they should put 20 grand on the midweek. And
more money though. That 50k car plus 50k will produce more revenue because people
Plus the 20.
Yeah.
It would, but if they're losing money off other competitions like Lifestyle, Midweek, it will have an impact on Dream Car.
They might, if they take the 50k off but put the ticket price really low, then it's all right. But if they go back to normal, and if they're not already getting many people's, putting those 50k offers on, how many people are gonna play after like it's going back to normal?
I can't see them doing it now.
Yeah.
I literally can't see them doing it where they take the 50k off and put the prices up right now, because that would be in my eyes, it'll put like they've already not them themselves, but they've already, because of this one person, they've already maybe lost confidence, so that they'll keep the 50k, they'll keep the cars at the sale price and everything, because if they take the cash off, they put the prices up, that'll be just a nail in the coffin for people not wanting to.
The best option.
Say again.
There's two options can get everything back to normal. Number one,
let me win. I'll beat you.
No, okay, I'm not put it. I don't put it as number one. Number one, from Monday, Supercar Week on Monday, and number two, probably,
They won't do Supercars. Supercars
at the beginning of this month, isn't it? Probably mid-February, mid-March.
Yeah, I know, but they should do that to attract more people because of that Brandon incident.
BOTB wouldn't respond like that. They're a business. Supercar Week they would do in June time, and they'll do near Christmas. They'll keep it plain and simple all the way through. Because if you think they get this much publicity, whether it's bad or good, they won't try and throw sweeteners out there, because then people will maybe turn against BOTB and say, oh, look, they're trying to bribe us now to keep us quiet.
Yeah, true. So does that also mean I got no chance of winning?
No, if you go near that post.
Cam, what possessed you to do that, man? What possessed you to do that?
I don't know, man.
Oh my word! I'm like cringing for you as well.
Oh man, I'm not gonna win. I'm never gonna win, bro. I want bloody only 15 grand, and people on like, oh, this guy, they made him win one, this, that, blah blah blah. Oh my days.
See, you'll probably get the backlash again if you win Midweek or Dream Car.
Oh, I want my money back. I'll ring BOTB tomorrow and say.
I was thinking earlier, shall I miss it? Because
look, let's get rid of this conspiracy theory.
Yeah,
that it could ever happen that way. I think everybody's got a fair chance of getting the win.
Yeah.
There's no conspiracy to it. There's no because this was sent, or you replied a Twitter comment and all of this. Nah. That's just opening a can of worms for no reason.
Yeah. That's it, Rustin. That's it. Just carry on playing. Anyway, are you guys planning to keep it going till 6 a.m. in the morning?
I've got work, guys. I think Dean has as well, hasn't he?
No, I've got 4 days off, buddy. Yeah,
Me and Dean staying all night then.
That's why I'm still on. So, yeah.
No, I'm up at 8. Well, I'm up at 7 to go to work for 8. So I'm gonna shoot there, guys.
Yeah, that's it. We're gonna shoot. So let's end it here.
I'm gonna shoot off as well.
Yeah.
We've got a whole week. We've got a whole week to analyze this picture.
Yeah.
Let's just sleep on it and
I mean, think it, okay.
like to get off that apple juice.
Let's prepare for the dream car. Let's prepare for the dream car now, and then we'll crack on to this picture after dream car, and make sure you get to powder your nose before you look into it. So we need some fresh brain to think. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and hope you guys win tomorrow. If you like this video, please give us some thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Fingers crossed for all of you. I hope you guys win, and don't give up on BOTB. It's an amazing competition. And have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys on my next video. See you guys tomorrow on the